last session was Betrayal at Betrayer's Rise. The party picked up where they left off, exploring the room with the lit braziers. The party decided to dance with the flames to see if they could get the answer.
I know.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So
I love how Pat's dancing, but just because he wants to be included.
I'm dancing and playing the lute. I'm literally just playing the lute.
and
Exactly,
they're
you wanna be
vibing hard. They're vibing hard. So
Hell yeah.
Ali, you were first. Your character, and this will actually, so you're all kind of being lifted up at the same time, but like in order. Ali, you get lifted in front of the spider. Because there's somebody in front of the spider, Sin, you get pulled in front of the bleeding eye. Because there's somebody in front of the bleeding eye. Who was next? Dem? Yeah, no, Coop. I think it was Cooper. No, Dem then Coop.
Coop.
Then you get flown in front of the jagged spiral. And Coop, you get flown in front of the trio of arms. And they're all very happy, it's all very delicate. And then that music kind of crescendos with Ryu's music. And they return to their braziers almost like they're glowing. Like, really happy with what you've done. So Spider, Eye, Jagged Spiral, Trio of Arms. That was the order they took you into the mirror. I keep saying mirror, the window.
This revealed a door to a room filled with seemingly inanimate chains. However, the party realised, of course, this was a trap.
So, can the two of you that have stepped into the room now, could you make wisdom saving throws?
No, no.
Let's go.
Can I try and take an action to try and free him from said chains?
Certainly you can. Enter the room.
Yeah, into the room.
Alright.
Roll a wisdom save. Then
Alright,
a
into the
dexterity
room.
save.
Whatever you're gonna do it from out there.
Well,
Crap.
Allison walked in and there's nothing. Allison, you're fine. You've got no idea. You can hear the voices towards him, but you're
She
fine.
made me feel safe. I trusted her.
One eternity later.
But you're out of that trap for now.
Thank fuck. So
It's
now we
my
jump into the hole and get ourselves into a new trap, right?
I mean, can you wait for me at least?
The party then face a 100-foot drop through a deep, dark hole. Let's see how the party handle this challenge.
15 to Artie, 10 to the hole, so that's 25 feet. And then you start flying. He's only a small creature, so I'm not going to say he impacts your movement. You get about 15 feet down the hall. The hole. You do see there's something stretched out that the party might be able to climb down if they can catch it on the fall.
I relay this information back to them.
As we're flying down, I just scream out, "Fuck you, chains."
The moment you dip out of the room, that fear or that, I don't even think of the word, that feeling of dread, gone.
Just look up at Ali or Rio, and I'm just like, that was weird.
I almost feel like, what's that? I can be your hero.
Back in a minute.
As you're like being like held like this child in her arms as she's like flying you down this hole. That's all I can think of. As she holds this flying ninja turtle holding a little robot man with a gun in his arm. I can be your hero, baby, flying him down the hole.
And when he says, that was weird, I just whisper, "You're welcome." Smiling to myself.
Okay. Stefan heard what she said, and he goes,
Okay.
and jumps, aiming for the ropes.
Make me a dexterity saving. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Can do, can.
You aim for it and you miss.
Oh, jeez.
What's everyone else doing? You know what? Dem, for that, you get a damn inspiration because that was hilarious. Just jumping in the hole. And make me a wild magic check.
Okay. Hold on a moment.
Because you were just like, yeah, hole, yeets. See what
Watch
happens.
this just cast fucking slow fall. That would be fucking awesome.
That'd be perfect.
What did I got? Okay.
Or like reduction in damage would be nice.
Oh no. When did the wild magic happen?
As you started going down the hole.
So like the entrance?
We'll say you're in, like, maybe you're getting close to coming past, Ali and Coop. So not
Okay.
in eye shot of them, not of the party.
The moment it happens, cast grease on myself.
So now it's a slippery hole.
It's a slippery hole,
God.
and depending on where you're making it happen, the ropes might be slippery.
There aren't any ropes.
Whatever the
Oh,
thing
no.
we're grabbing onto is. Sorry.
The piece of rock. And the answer is yes. Your grease would
Yeah.
certainly get it because you're about 15 feet away from
You
it.
guys can't blame me. He did it. I have not cast a spell.
Wow, magic. What's everyone else do? Oh, by the way, you don't see this, guys. You just see Faff and Jump. Dem, we know you missed.
Yep.
So, Ryu and
Oh.
Sin, make me an important dexterity check to see if you can catch this stone thing with disadvantage because it's covered in grease.
Bah. I rolled a 4.
So, Sin, you grab onto it and slide right off. Ryu, what about you? What's your dex check?
I get a
look like?
12. Oh, sorry, 11.
And you also bounce off. As
Shit.
you, Sin, and Dem all come hurtling down. Who wants to roll me the 10d6?
I'll do it! I love rolling this many dice.
And you'll all be prone, by the way. So funny.
6. 12. 18.
Fuck.
Sorry, 24. I rolled a 6
Every
every set of
time.
2.
Oh no!
Damn it!
You broke the streak.
34 total.
So,
No.
assuming that you're conscious as you hit the ground,
After falling, they see what they were trying to catch onto and what's in the room below.
It's me quipped out a bit.
a double door. Sorry. All the while, a hideous noise comes out of the statue's open mouth. Yet still, its expression.
After fighting each other through compulsion, the way was open to explore this space or climb through this statue's chest.
So, hey, Sin. Towards the end of your short rest, you notice these purple blistery things begin to start appearing back on these big hands.
Oh. Shit.
You'd hazard a guess you've got about 60 seconds before they reform.
The party rush through the door and find what they've been looking for.
I'll move towards it and just keep moving unless I sort of sense or feel anything that doesn't
It's
sort of feel
beginning.
right.
It's
After a vision from Luxian, the B team arrive with a familiar face.
Your rivals appear at the edge of the crater, along with a red road figure. Well done, heroes, says Alicia Telford. Do you remember that elf that you guys really didn't like, so you decided to say, fuck you, we're not helping you? Her. Because she wanted someone to bring her into the temple, or into this place. Oop. And she says to you, now if you would simply hand over the jewel, we can all get out of here without spilling any more blood.
That's not gonna happen.
Ao turns around and looks at this bitch. She's like, and she looks at her and goes, "What?" And she's like, congrats, guys. What do you mean, hand it over? They beat us here. It's... What? No. And she walks forward, as does the rest of the party. Actually, I'll bring you guys back a little bit more. And they stand between you and her.
Sorry, I'm just gonna correct a couple of things here.
This is not gonna go well.
We don't have to help with this.
Correcting it so that I'm standing next to AO.
So she says, and you can tell these guys are a little beat up too. She says, yeah, we had to climb down remember how you guys, because you had a jewel, could come in the front door? They've had to climb in the cliff, and their version of Betrayer's Rise was different to yours, but they've come through nonetheless. She says, "How dare you? I employed you to find this temple and recover the artifact." Ao says, "Well, this artifact's been there since weeks ago now, and we're not betraying these guys. We've been..." And, like, Maggie puts her arm on yours, Ryu, and it kind of hurts a little bit because she's so much bigger than you. And she, steps in front and says, "These are our friends. They mean more to you than the gold." And she grabs it from her waist and throws it at her. Throws it at,
Yeah, at
Alosia?
Yeah, Alosia, yep.
And she says, "Fine then. Be it that way. No one will know that you all died here."
After a close fight with a battered party, Alosia escapes. With help from friends, the party realise she's escaped to Ankorel, a city in another continent. We pick up with the party figuring out the best way to get there and saying goodbye to friends before they leave. Alrighty, welcome back everybody, welcome back to session 10, which is remarkable that we are that many sessions into this adventure. Hopefully the recap caught everyone up to speed, since my party was certainly following along to that.
I'm a duck.
And
But-
giggling.
But the party have all leveled up. And yeah, so is everyone else right? Just you that's a duck? That'll do. Yeah. Sorry, we're having some technical issues. So Dem is the duck tonight, by the way, everyone in chat. So
Jared won't let me change it.
we both tried to change it, but
Jared won't let me change it. He doesn't love me.
yeah, you'll be right. So where we left off, you've returned from your adventure. The party are still in Bazazan, but Question and Prolix Usaf have said they can help you get to Marquette to continue the mystery into Aluxian. You did hear that some friends wanted to see you before you leave. So what would you, as a team, like to do? Oh, sweet. A unicorn.
I would say probably go check on our lovely other friends.
B team. Ayo.
Especially the one that lost a limb.
Fuck
Yeah?
that guy.
Yeah, definitely go see him.
Fuck that guy. Ayo.
Well, I mean, yes, you do want to fuck Ao, but maybe not the other guy.
You imagine they're probably in the infirmary of Bazazan. What I'll do, actually, quickly, where am I? Handouts. Oh.
Oh.
Scale
And
down.
Was it Dermot was the one that lost his arm, right?
No, it was, yeah, is it Irvin? Yeah, it was Irvin, yeah. So I thought you said Dermot. Yeah, Irvin lost his arm. Oh, yeah. Irvin the human. So
just a little bit.
he would be probably in the infirmary, which is around that, was it B3, I think it was. So you head to the infirmary first?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'd like to
Yes,
check it in and see if they need any assistance.
Yeah.
See if they need anything from the shops.
Bread, milk, and some chocolate chip muffins. Thank you.
Cause I got a
Nana lolly while you're at it.
I gotta fight someone before we go.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
So the party, as you head to the infirmary, you see that the guard are a little more upbeat than usual. Since you did whatever it is that you did, there hasn't been a single incursion. These were pretty regular events. There hasn't been one yet. You head to the infirmary and the B team are there. It has been overnight at this point because you've all long rested. You can see they look a bit battered and bloody like yourselves, so they're a little worse for wear, as you can imagine. You can't actually see Irvin, but you can see the rest of the party.
Well, then I say we approach and ask how he's doing.
Ao approaches the group and says, "Thank you again for helping. I'm sorry that we ended up with. We just wanted the adventure. We didn't think she would try and pull that.
You have nothing to apologize for.
How are you guys? We're okay. Urban did lose the arm, but he's alive. I think we're going to be here for a little while as he recovers. This is far more than the bangs and bruises that we've all suffered.
I'm so sorry that you experienced that.
Hey, we all made it out alive, right? You see Gal in you see Gal in the corner sipping some familiar tea. He's just like that. He's got like that.
Thafin looks at you, Pat, and just goes, "Stink eye! Like, stop talking to my girl like that. She's mine."
Yeah, and Gal's like looking, like drinking this tea like with a shaky hand with a Vietnam stare. Just like
we're all just feeling like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, effectively.
Clearance playing in the background.
Who do you think would be the most wise out of you? Probably be. I'm not saying.
Definitely me.
I'm not saying the wisdom stat. It'd probably be. It would be Raya, right? Raya's probably the one that, like the.
I would probably
the
say
old
that.
Ninja Turtle who is based on fucking Uncle Iroh.
Yeah.
Not wise.
Right.
Ao asks if she can talk to you outside.
But of course, dear.
So she kind of ushers you outside, just out of the infirmary. And she says, the people that you're working with, they aren't willing to talk to us for who we sided with. You're working with the tieflings, right? The Cobalt Soul person?
Yes.
Yes, I believe that's what they refer to themselves as.
Yeah, I think I told you we ran into their expedition, or what was left. I tried to talk to them at the inn, but they didn't want to. You can see she's like, you can see Ao's visibly like ashamed, like, and she says, "We recovered some belongings. They don't want to talk to us, but maybe they'll talk to you." And she hands you a small knapsack. In it, you can see it looks to be a lot of like scholarly journals, so like they'd been taking notes of what they'd been experiencing, and they'd been experiencing even different things to what the B team experienced and what you experienced. Like it's different rooms and different things and different beings that they encountered. Obviously, there is a final entry. It's the day before, because obviously it looks like they were adventuring, and then during the rest they were taking their notes. So it's not as epic as the Lord of the Rings. Like they are coming. It's just like daily journals at the top. And there's also a silver ring with something written in Infernal on it.
I think I speak Infernal, so I should be able. Yeah, I speak.
You can speak Infernal?
So I can read it. Yes.
Yeah. So this is a simple iron ring, worn smooth by years of like. You can tell this has been on someone's finger for a long time. And it says in Infernal, "The devil in my veins is not the master of my soul, born of fire but not consumed by it. I am free to choose my own path."
That's lovely.
That's actually beautiful.
I just like mutter, looking at the ring. I just mutter, "Oh, now, well, isn't that lovely?"
You gather that once belonged to a tiefling.
Yeah. I say to Ao, I understand they are very, very wary, but you are doing the right thing. I will make sure these get back to these unfortunate souls' loved ones.
Oh, we hope so. Thank you.
Most welcome, dear.
And she gestures that they should go back in.
Yep, we do.
Yeah. Maggie's in there talking to Dermot as well. They're kind of... Is anyone kind of paying attention to what the rest of their group are doing, or...?
Yes, sir.
No, I was standing
Also
at the door
offering any
watching
help that I
AO
can.
and
Yeah.
Rhea talk.
What was that, sorry, Ryu? And so, yeah,
And offering any help that I can. Whether it's just comfort, anything. Literally anything.
you hear Maggie talking to Dermot saying, are we taking this too far? I believe in AO, but that was far more than a deep dive or some bandits. And you kind of hear Dermot talking and saying, you know, I believe, and he like holds onto his holy symbol, but he's like, this scares me.
He's wavering.
It sounds like they're starting to question AO. Not question AO, but question if this is the path that they should be going down.
Okay, so and I overheard that.
Mm.
Not
Like-
just like in glancing.
Yeah, you're all in like a little infirmary. So like there's
Yeah.
empty beds, and like I said, you've been told that Irvin's in another tent, kind of being worked on, because obviously they're
Yeah.
trying to see what can be done about his arm or lack thereof.
I'll turn to them. Like you can see that if they're downtrodden, they're pretty well not feeling it after that. And I'll put my hand on their shoulder and I'll sort of just try and reassure them that sometimes you can't pick the path. You don't know what will come out of it. With regards to what we experienced, none of us expected that. We were just lucky that you were there.
And like Maggie looks down at you and like pats you on the head, like because obviously she's much larger than you are, and kind of like tussles your hair and says, "Quite right you are, young one. You're wise, if not for your smart mouth." And she kind of like chuckles to herself in jest, like she's kind of just kind of getting at like, you know, you're not wrong. That's what she's kind of getting at, but also playfully jesting that you're a bard.
Yeah.
And like nothing she did was offensive or like trying to hurt you or
Yeah.
anything. She's just she's
Friendly jab.
a friendly chap. She's huge compared to the rest of you. Like you look up to talk to Maggie, you look down to talk to Dermot.
So, I understand why you would all feel the way you do. But, please.
Maggie cuts you off, and she says, "You might feel that you understand, but you're the ones that walked away with the reward. You're the ones with a party full of limbs. You might have some idea, but please don't insult me with saying that you know how we feel." And she's not saying that disrespectfully, but she's just saying like, we understand the platitudes, but don't overstep the mark.
Just don't know what we've been through. They weren't there.
And that's what she's kind of saying. She's like, we're not just saying that we know what you went through, so please don't push that back on us.
All I can say is that if you need us, anything that we can do to help, just ask.
And
We
Dermot
appreciate what you did.
chips in. You've done more than enough. We helped you and you helped us. We all got out of that demon hellhole alive. So you did more than enough. He like chirps in. AO kind of like, after they've come back in, kind of asks the group, so where will you go?
We're thinking of going to Bazazan.
You're in Bazazan.
Sorry, not Bazazan, sorry.
So, before you say anything,
My brain.
my question is, are you telling them where you're going? Because, again, yeah, you are cool. Just,
Yeah.
yep, so you let them know you're going to Anchorel. Is the city
Yes,
you're going
Anchorel,
to.
sorry.
No, they're just helping you.
We're going to Bazazan.
Well,
We're going
Bazazan.
outside.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
She asks, why the deserts of Marquette?
And now Pat has forgotten why
There's-
we're going there.
Yeah,
Going
honestly,
back into the
it's
betrayer's
literally just
rise.
flipped my entire brain, I'm sorry.
Because we got a vision.
That one, yeah.
God.
And
A god.
the person that they aligned them with escaped there. So she, Elucia,
Yes.
she teleported. You believe,
That's
based on
right.
what she left behind, you believe
Based on
that
the information.
she teleported to Anchor Out.
Correct.
That's what you
Yes, that
believe.
one. Yes.
And question
That's
forward
what he
slash
actually said.
yeah, and question and Prolix. Well, Prolix can teleport you there, and questions kind of just tagging along. You feel like question at this point is just like the tag along here. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll articulate that. Let them know.
Yeah,
that
cool.
That's why. Hunt them down.
Sometimes I feel like I'm the tag along.
Says the little robot man holding his shiny rock.
Squint at him. You shot me.
I've shot a lot of people. Narrow it down, please.
But yeah, yeah. So
I just don't say a word in that moment. I look especially guilty.
Okay.
You've done far worse than me.
Dermot looks at
Far
you.
worse than some of the enemies we fought.
Dermot looks at you, Coop, and says, "What's that?" Gesturing to the thing in your hand. You seem awfully
It's a-
fascinated with it.
It's a rock.
Can I have a look?
I like hold it out in his view,
And he goes to
And
he
you-
goes to he
and-
goes to grab it.
pull my arm away, like
Oh.
real quick.
I just
My
wanted
rock.
I just wanted to have a look at it. Can I please have a look? And
Give you a look.
Use perception, not investigation, bitch.
he's holding his hand out like, can I please have can I have a look at it
I gave you a look.
with my hands? A feel then, since you're being technical.
It feels like a rock.
He thinks
How
to
would you
himself,
know?
how would you know? Yeah.
I have
Receptors.
touchery senses.
Touchery.
Butchery.
He looks at the rest of the group. Rock? That doesn't look like a rock.
It's pink.
It's
I have
not.
no idea what it is.
Everybody knows I like my rocks. I found
Saffron
it
goes,
cool.
wait, he has a rock? I want the rock! Give me the rock!
No, it's my rock.
I'll give it back. Two of
Will you though, Thaffin?
Yeah, I don't believe you will.
I'll give it back. Double.
2 rocks.
Yeah.
And a stick.
So you'll give it back with interest?
Yeah.
No, so we'll give it back as 2 rocks, because he broke it.
No, I won't
Thaffin.
break it.
Knowing Thaffin.
I won't break it.
Whoopsie.
I will give you the rock back. And another rock.
Of the
Just
same
gonna
colour.
Put it in my pocket and be like, my rock. Leave it alone.
Are you uncomfortable with how much
I-
attention the rock is getting?
Can I insight check him?
You certainly
Why
can.
he's so obsessed with this rock.
You can see on his face that he is a robot.
So natural 20s, 26.
Are you gonna try and roll against that, Cooper, or being a crit, or in case you could crit?
You roll against an insight check.
To see if you
What
can
are you
just
doing?
If you're
Are you lying?
are
or
you
doing
deceiving
that?
him? If so, it's a deception
Yeah.
check.
Um,
Because insight is to tell if
I-
you. Yeah,
can I do a perception check to change the subject?
that would be yeah persuasion. You mean?
Persuasion
It's
check,
it's
yeah.
not going to change his looking into your insight.
Oh, sorry. What'd you say was against his roll?
Deception.
Deception. If you're lying,
Well, I'm not lying, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It is a rock. I'm not lying.
well, you know what?
You're...
Yeah,
No, hold on. A correction. There sounds like this is a lie of omission.
That is. I don't.
essentially what I was
I
thinking.
don't think he's wrong. So with your insight, you definitely he is very protective of this rock. You gather that he's underplaying it, but this is very precious to him. He doesn't want to get like Dermot is clearly not trying to steal the thing. He's just curious about the thing, and the behavior that Coop has displayed is very out of character. Especially considering you guys have been working with Cooper now for a few weeks at this point. This is very out of character.
Hardy, are you okay?
I
He's
am
not.
fine.
He's not going to steal it. He's just inquiring as to whether he can have a look at it. It is different.
It's something. It's probably a rock he hasn't seen before.
Look, I don't know what it is, but it's my rock, and I don't want to give it to anybody. And I think we have more pressing matters at hand. Has anybody bothered to notice?
I'd like to
That-
persuade him. I'd like to try and
Well, no,
persuade him.
we'll let
for
Coop finish though.
information.
But let Coop finish.
Yeah. he
Has
can continue
anybody
talking.
bothered to notice that our little goblin is now no longer a little goblin and is a different color? I feel like that's more important than you focusing on my rock.
But I like rocks.
We've noticed it. We did bring it up. However, that's magic. He's got wild magic, does weird things. Your obsession with a random rock, though. Besides,
I have an obsession
don't
with
know
all
wh-
sorts of rocks.
of course, but you yourself
Just-
stated that you don't know what this rock is.
So-
he
Just on
might
the
be able
topic
to
of that
identify
quickly.
it for you.
Yeah.
Would you want them to do a perception check on me?
Not a terrible idea. Now that it's been brought up, probably not a terrible idea.
Like a passive one,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah. So who's got the highest wisdom is probably wisdom and perception is what's going to make the difference here.
I'm gonna send you a note as to why I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Passive of 15 with a 16 in wisdom.
Oh, by the way, because obviously this is the first time a lot of you have noticed this thing. This stone that he's holding is like a jet black, and it's got this veiny red texture on it.
Veiny. I love it.
Chupapi.
So it's not quite what is displayed on my desk, but
It was just the closest we could find.
we could work with.
Okay. So I'd argue that it's going to be one of these two that's got the highest perception, because I think... Are you proficient with perception?
I am.
You are, and you've got a super high wisdom. So
Yeah.
your passive wisdom's 8, so that's 18. Yeah, you notice that Thaffin's very coy at the moment. Very, very coy. Especially after that comment from Coop.
Like, are we talking coy is in, like... Because, I mean, to me,
Shifty eyes.
Raffen
Yeah,
is,
shifty
like,
eyes.
very, like, all over the place and, like, doesn't really
This
seem
is
to
not a
be
face
with
that
it
you've
a lot
seen
of the
before.
time. Okay.
This is like I have done something naughty, and Mum has just come home and is trying to figure out who did it.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you're giving shifty eyes, and I'm giving you side eye.
Yeah.
And Cooper's just trying to shift.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Coop
I'm
is
just
just like, Coop
Shifting
is
my
just
head at everybody.
uncomfortable.
And Coop, you might have gotten away with it. You can snap around.
At this point, I think I'm going to step in and be like, okay, like, we had a bit of a time in there. I think it's time to just move on. Clearly, if Artie doesn't want to give you the rock, it's very valuable to him for a reason. Let's just leave it at that. And yes, we noticed that Thaffin is also larger and a different color, and we didn't have time to deal with that. So, let's just, it is what it is. Let's move on.
So Dermot's like, well, then if we can't talk about the rock, and remember, he's a goblin, and he looks up. What happened to you, Thaffin? And can I have some? I don't care for the color, but I'd like to not have to look up at everybody. As he cranks his neck to look at Maggie.
It's hard to explain,
I just raised
but
an
it
eyebrow
wasn't
at it.
magic.
Nani?
What do you mean it wasn't magic?
When it happened, I didn't feel the same things as when the stuff happens, you know? Whenever the wild magic happens, I feel it. But I didn't feel it when this happened.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Can I arcane check him for I don't know, using I don't even know actually. Arcana to see if it's
Yeah.
if I can tell something. I don't know.
And I'll assist him on that because that's
I'm gonna roll
strange.
to investigate Thaffen.
Go for it.
Artie's just like.
I'll
"Oh
set
my
the
God,
DC for
throw
Too
it
well,
on
too
the
well.
floor."
I'm gonna touch you.
A message
I'll set the
appears
DC
above
on the
Tuel.
investigation, if
Tuel
that's
will
alright.
remember
Yep, yep.
this. That Arcana total of 18. Oh wait, advantage or just straight roll?
It's advantage because you're getting help.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna touch you.
Oh, you're not going to? Okay.
Yeah, let's go with the 18.
18.
So what do you think they'd pick up on an 18 about how this has happened, Dem? This is arcane, so they're looking
Tell
for.
me, Pat, how much has your character been around goblins?
Well, he knows goblins quite well, but I wouldn't say you're probably the first one that he's actually sort of spent significant time with.
You notice a couple things, and
Mhm.
this includes part of your memories, right, of past times we've been
Yeah.
together. My ears are the wrong shape, and I can't see in the dark, but goblins can.
Nani?
I'm gonna keep that sort of like the small things. I'll keep that to myself for now because it's very odd.
It'll be you and Rhea who would know this because you kind of work together to figure this out. So there'd be the two of
that's
you
fine.
that know it. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll discuss it between ourselves, I guess, at this point. And so, Thaffen, what
Yes?
have you done? We can see that something's different, and I'm not going to point it out to him for obvious reasons. But have you done something to yourself intentionally?
Done some? No, I haven't done anything to myself.
Is this a repercussion of magic?
No, as I said, I didn't feel it. And if I didn't feel it, it wasn't magic.
No, hang on. You said, and I quote, when you do the wild magic, you feel it, but you didn't feel this. So it's not connected to your wild magic, but that doesn't mean it's not magic.
All
Ayo
of my magic is wild magic, just as a note.
steps in and says, "Maybe this will do the trick," and she kisses him.
And Rhea
He
just
He
Fates have a
immediately
heart
passes
attack.
out.
Called it.
Well, that's one way to get out of a conversation, I guess.
Ayo's just like, I can't do anything right.
He's got the biggest smile, and
then
he's
passes
just
it.
unconscious.
so
Immediately goes
Rhea-
into a coma.
Yeah, basically.
Rhea
Did he have the
puts,
blood spurt from his nose first?
Oh yeah, definitely. His ears even get pointier.
So Rhea puts her hand on Ao's back and's like, "It's all right. When you said that, we expected this outcome." And she just pulls out just some chamomile tea and it's just like, "It's okay. Have this. He'll regain consciousness. But look, he's very, very happy."
I'll look for some.
Very
I'll try and find some
Bad.
smelling salts.
Ayo's like, we love your company, but maybe it's best you give us some time. And she just sits.
Investigate him while he's unconscious now.
She just sits on like
You can
one of the
try.
beds and just has like she's holding the tea, but has like her head in her hands. Yes, definitely you had investigate him, and it's just you
I
effectively
can't even fight it.
you're just
Okay.
patting him down, right? Effectively, like looking over him.
Yeah, pretty much. Just
What are you
patting him
looking
down.
for?
Anything?
Because I can tell you what items I have depending on your role, right? If you're looking at my body itself, that'll change the roll.
I don't know if Artie would really go that far.
I'm not talking like genitals and stuff.
So effectively,
You're talking like facial structure.
are
and
you
stuff like that.
looking at his belongings or are you looking at him? Is kind of what I'm getting at. Okay, cool. Then make me an insight check. Or sorry, investigation. Yeah.
Uh, 18. Like over 20.
Over 20? How high? I need to know.
My investigation is a +7 with proficiency.
Okay. Yeah, no, you
And I
know
rolled an
basically
18.
everything, outside of one aspect. I'm not a goblin.
Yeah, I was going to say, with that roll, I'd argue you believe that his biology...
You don't know what I am.
Yeah.
I'm not a goblin.
Yeah, he's not a goblin. He is not biologically a goblin. You believe he is a goblinoid, but he is not a goblin. That's correct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure you are
Well,
a
I'm gonna-
goblinoid, but you're not a goblin. The same way a hobgoblin and a goblin are not the same species. They're the same subspecies, but not the same species.
Alright, well, I'm gonna look at Tia and fucking
2L.
2L, sorry, and relay what I believe. And you can do with that information as you will.
Hmm.
Dude's just straight up not a goblin, bro.
Oh well, it's alright.
It'd be worse. Realistically, he's been adventuring with us long enough that goblin, not goblin, semi-goblin.
Doesn't really matter at this
all the
point.
same. He's had our
So-
backs through all of these issues and monsters and other bullshit.
He's
I
also
know.
almost killed you like 3 or 4 times.
Well, yes,
saying.
but also
2L
Just
knows
saying.
plenty about that. We've worked together long enough. 2L's like, well,
I was gonna say so
Half
it's
of the
Joel
call.
nearly when he got fucking mind controls down
Jared,
in
look at your
the
messages.
Thank you.
Okay.
in the room. So like, he's not Thaffin's not alone in nearly getting us killed.
But if we don't know what Thaffin is, and he doesn't know what Thaffin is, what happens when Thaffin remembers who he is?
then we'll cross that bridge when it comes. We do have the ability to, you know, hold, restrain, look into things further if we have to. We give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think there's anything untoward here. I think it could be anything from trying to hide from somebody or something, which, you know, I feel like we all have a past. Some of us are trying to hide, some of us are trying to find or seek, if you will. Maybe we'll talk about it when he wakes up.
I respect that answer. Artie likes that.
Artie will remember this.
Yeah, Artie will remember that. Top of everyone's, the top left hand of everyone's screen. So do we wake him up?
Yeah, we wake him up.
Is there a bucket of water anywhere?
I just
They are
take
in-
my
in an
water
infirmary,
skin.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on him
there's a
off.
sink. They probably do. The nurses say that they've got something that will probably wake him up.
Nurse! Uppies!
You see them grab a small stone, put it in a pestle and mortar, and you gather this some kind of smelling salt or smelling rock. They
This is
waft
gonna be
I
fun.
can't smell.
they waft the mortar under his nose, and Thaffin perks up.
Oh, it was a dream.
Ao stands up. It wasn't.
What?
Say that! He'll
He
go
blushes
back unconscious.
so bright, and then immediately tries to climb into Rhea's shelf, forgetting he doesn't fit anymore.
It's in there, Thaffin.
I need to hide!
And I just pull out a tea bag, and I just put like a very large tea bag and just shove it over you. And I'm like, there you go. You're hiding now. You have your own shell.
He has become bright red.
You can see the
Like-
bright red through the tea bag.
Yeah, like the tea doesn't look like tea.
That's great.
Now, on another note, what are we doing?
Yeah,
I've been woken.
you've spoken to the B team.
Yep, we're going to leave them to do their thing for a little bit.
Okay. Did we ask if they needed anything?
They said at the moment like there's nothing they need. They have somewhere to stay. They're kind of having to decide what they want, like what they're
gonna do.
Yeah, like they're waiting for Irvin to recover and see what the road to recovery is. They at this stage, Bazazan is safe enough. They'll stay put here. They'll probably do some work because whilst the others aren't happy with them, Varen, especially thanks to your relationship, looking at you, Sin, with him, they're happy to kind of work with the B team to kind of make sure they've got somewhere to stay.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I thought you were a gooner. Turns out you're just a slut.
I mean, have you seen him? Obviously.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do while you're still in the infirmary? You do have. Remember, you have a vendor friend that wanted to talk to you.
Yes, the three. What's his in a trench?
Three. Ron,
Yeah,
Daryl.
that's my next destination.
Ron, Daryl, and McCool.
I need
MVPs of the story.
I need to fight.
Them? Specifically? Okay.
I told you it's on fucking site.
Okay.
Artie starts to walk away from the group a little bit, and everyone starts hearing him freak out. Where to go? 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 Where to go?
Artie, are you okay?
I turn around. I'm like, where is it?
Where's what?
Where is it?
Be more specific. There are a lot of.
Where is my rock?
I've kept walking.
I don't know.
Just have
heading
it
for
on
the
you?
fight.
I turned to Dermot, who was asking. Was it Dermot asking for it earlier?
Dermot, yeah, he was asking for it earlier. The goblin.
I turn to him and take a step forward. I'm like, where is my rock?
Dermot says, "I don't have it. Honest truth, you can check." And he holds his arms up so you can like go through his pockets if you want to.
There's no need for that.
But I don't have it.
Or if I straight
I
up start
trust you.
going through all his pockets.
Yeah, and you find spare change. You find his. You actually find a backup holy symbol, but no roll required because he's not stopping you. You do not find your rock. You find some pocket bacon, but no rock.
Pocket bacon.
But
He learned that off of a master.
Yeah, but no
Frustration. I just like push him, or not push him away because that's a bit rude. But I just like say useless junk, and then I like continue looking around. And
Artie, you're gonna put his
It's the
stuff back.
robot.
Show him some
Like-
respect.
you see me noticeably getting super frustrated.
Wait, hold on. Wait, where's the... You actually took the rock from him too. Wow.
I removed them.
Oh, okay.
As yeah.
I was about to take it.
Did you delete them or?
No, I just threw them in direction of like your box.
Oh yeah, I see them. You know what? Just to remind you, I'll put it on the little drawer in front of my. I'll put it on the. Oh no!
There we go.
You said you were still walking.
Let's leave it
I
there.
was gonna
Faffin?
offer.
Yeah, I kept walking, but I don't actually know where I'm going exactly, so I'm probably going the wrong direction.
Because you still have the tea bag over your head.
Yeah.
You know he's usually around the sacrifice engine around the middle of the city because that's kind of where the most thoroughfare is. So like, kind of in this area is where he normally
So-
lingers.
Crap, I don't remember which one's which. Which one's the infirmary?
So so that's the inn. That's the complex where Varen lives. So I think the infirmary's up here.
Okay, so I've accidentally gone this way.
So you're like here somewhere.
Yeah.
As we
Oh,
walk
so you've already
out,
left the room.
Yeah.
as we walk out, because you said that Artie was visibly upset. and we could all see that he was getting visibly upset, I offer him some chamomile. Well, I can't offer him chamomile tea.
You cannot.
I was
anything
gonna.
liquid or edible.
I look down at Artie and I say to him, I wish I could offer you some chamomile tea, my friend. Let's keep looking for it. Perhaps it'll turn up somewhere.
I need my rock. I run out of the room and chase after Thafin. Because he was the only other person that asked for it too.
To be fair, I was unconscious.
This was before that.
True.
Doesn't matter. Artie doesn't fucking care about reason right now.
Yeah, no, that's fair. The question is, do you know which way I went?
Did you actually help him put his shit back, by the way? Or did you just, like, leave his
I think
shit
he was.
on the ground
I think he was
and
just.
run out?
I think he was just rummaging through it. I don't think he's like emptied his pockets, but it was just like rummaging through it. So
I
it's
may have,
all
like,
in.
taken one or two things out, if that.
But
yeah.
his stuff's still in his bag and in his pockets. It was just like rummaging through. You know how like when you're searching through a bag, you're not taking anything
Yeah.
out. You're just kind of rummaging through it. That's what he was doing.
Ah, the old searching through your partner's handbag one.
Yes, or you trying to find your deodorant in your gym bag and still never finding it. Damn you, labyrinth of a gym bag. But yes, so we've got Thafin, who's looking for kobolds in the wrong direction. What's everybody else doing? Oh, and Artie's chucking a wobbly boots because he's lost his rock. What's everybody else doing? Yeah, but he doesn't know which way Thafin went.
Oh.
I'm just running around Bazazan looking for Thafin at this point.
Come here, you tall goblin, not goblin.
Wrong color shade of goblin thing.
Actually, roll me. There's technically 4 directions. Roll me a d4. 1 you go north. 2 you go east, which is the right direction. 3 you go south. 4 you go west. 4 you're going the absolute wrong way. You're going west. You're heading towards.
Literally the opposite.
You're heading towards old mate the druid
Boys,
that helped
we're
you.
splitting the body.
And ironically, with your really high perception, Raya and Tia, as you head out, you actually see the kobolds hanging around the sacrifice engine. Thafin just didn't see them, so they're both going a different direction.
I'm wearing
And
the fucking teabag still.
so you guys can see the kobolds. They just so effectively, what you guys saw is you saw one little person go one way, one little person go the exact opposite way, and then the person that the first one's looking for in plain view.
Tuel just sighs. Just straight up soul crushing. Jesus.
At some stage, one of them will figure it out and they'll come back. Hopefully.
I agree.
So what did you, the 3 of you want to do before we circle back to the little person and the ex-little person?
Tuel's just going to take a minute to himself, so he'll watch what the rest of the party wants to do.
I assume. Oh, sorry. Go.
Oh no, I was gonna say Rhea thinks she should probably go after Thafin for the sheer fact that she's the one who put him in the tea bag, and she kind of feels bad now that he's just wandering off in a tea bag.
Ah, suffering a bit of guilt, eh?
Fair enough. So that leaves Tia and Ryu in the kind of that B3 vicinity.
Should we just wait here for everybody?
I feel like it. Like at this point, everyone's so split up. What's the point in moving?
All right. Well, we'll circle to Thafin because he wandered off first. So we'll go in that order. So we'll go Thafin, then we'll circle back to you, Artie. So Thafin, what are you doing? You've headed east. You're kind of heading towards that broken pillar. You can see on the map, like you're kind of like here somewhere at this point. What are you doing?
I continue to go the wrong direction. I just rolled, and I had made a decision. If it was over 10, I would take the teabag off and figure out that I'm going the wrong way. But I keep the teabag on.
Thankfully, actually, what's your movement speed? Are you 25 or 30?
I think I'm 30.
Okay, so effectively,
Yeah.
you're both heading the same pace, so you're not really playing catch up with each other. Artie, what are you doing? You're heading west, so you're heading towards kind of like B5 on the map at the moment. What do you do? Or what are you doing? Yeah.
at this point, on my way that way, I'm just like yelling at everyone if they've seen this.
Have you seen my rock?
No, not necessarily just the rock, but you specifically.
You seen an idiot?
So, two of the what are they called? Two of the Aurora Watch approach you, two drow, and they say, "What is all this ruckus? What are you looking for? There's rocks everywhere. If you need a rock, grab one off the road."
The rocks on the road are useless. I want my rock. Someone took my rock. They won't give it back.
You need to.
Don't know who did it.
You need to calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have my rock?
Does it look like?
Fucking arrested.
Does it look like I have your rock?
I'm gonna have to sleep with Varen to bail him out again. God damn.
And like,
Get me out
Sorry.
of the
and
Is that really such a bad thing?
and the
No,
bug
but shh, it's not the point.
You were planning on doing that before we left anyway.
and the bugbear that's with this drow says, "This doesn't seem right. Does it seem right to you? No, it
Hang on,
doesn't."
Everyone's going all robot on me, and I cannot hear.
Restart your Discord.
I might have to. Give me 1 sec.
It's not sleeping with him again. It won't be sleeping with him. This is BDSM levels of God damn it.
I have to show you my tent.
Whip me, whip me, daddy.
Alright, that's better.
All right. They
I love when
say
he comes back into whip me, daddy. Jesus.
I did, yes.
they say you need to calm down. Whilst you know things have been better since the adventurers. Thank you for the follow, Griffin. They say if you don't calm down, this is a public thoroughfare, and you are going to scare the civilians.
I just like scream back, "Don't you dare tell me to calm down."
You're coming with me, and they go to grab their manacles.
What do I do in this situation?
Effectively, they're trying to arrest you. Are you complying?
Hang on a sec. At this stage,
Resist arrest. Fight the cops.
Yeah, at
A
this
cab.
state of
A
mind,
cab.
he is not going willingly.
Okay.
A cab. A cab.
So make me a... I think this is a contested strength check.
You're in an ad.
Can I use a spell?
I missed...
It's being worn or carried. Never mind.
I just remembered this is the second time in 2 sessions that you've been fucking chained up.
I know. I wanted to use a spell, but it doesn't work if the said item is being worn or carried.
So they go to manacle you, and they miss. So they've gone to arrest you, and they've missed trying to get it onto your wrists. You need to come with us.
Can I just run?
Do you run?
I just run
Um,
as fast as my little legs can take me.
oh god,
Dude's gonna get shot.
yeah, that's, do they draw their crossbows? Oh, I don't want to make this combat though.
You could just roll
God.
percentile.
God damn it, Artie. This was meant to be a peaceful session.
You know what, they start chasing...
I just want to make this aware. This isn't my fault.
Well, you're blaming me currently. Just saying.
No. Outside of game, this isn't anyone that is, like, it's not my fault.
So, what we're going to do, we're going to do a chase, okay? So effectively, it's going to be 3 rounds of contested rolls to see if you can escape the guards. Okay? If you successfully escape, you'll effectively be in the city. The guards will have lost you. If you fail, they will arrest you. Okay? So, usually with chase mechanics, it's 3
I was
rounds.
just doing the fucking Benny Hill theme song.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
All right. So, so what I'm going to do, so I'll make 3 rolls for complications, and then you'll have to effectively overcome them. Okay. So first roll, or 20. The first leg of the chase, you manage to keep pace. They're not gaining on you. There's nothing that gets in your way. You're just running as fast as your little legs will carry you. However, as you turn the first corner, you see that there's people setting up for what looks like a bit of a meal in the street. There's tables, chairs, benches. Make me an acrobatics check or an intelligence check, your choice, to try and either jump over or through or navigate away through quickly without slowing your progress.
Oof.
Alright, so you fail. So that's 1 success, 1 failure. So it's best of 3. So you've got 1 more situation.
1d20. Don't you fail me now.
Alright. So the last leg, you can see it looks like there's a bit of a crowd that's coming through this next section of street. Make me an athletics or an acrobatics check to try and make your way through the crowd and slip through the crowd so the guards lose you.
Advantage on being small.
You know what? Yes, I'll give you advantage on the roll because you are a small creature.
Little boy.
I'll pay that, yep. And it's your choice of athletics or acrobatics. So it's
What
your
do you do
choice.
for advantage again?
Just roll it again and take the higher number.
Oh, fuck you out of my way, because you landed on that. Fuck.
Your dice do not agree with
Bad day.
What's the number?
Where's my
Someone's going to jail.
It's like a 7.
So as you
Higher than what you rolled.
you're like you can't see them anymore. You can't see them anymore. As you make it through the crowd, you bump into someone and look up, and it's the bugbear.
Oh shit.
And they quickly manacle you and start bringing you back. Ironically, so
Strength check.
yeah, it's not enough. Effectively, at this point now, you are surrounded by 4 armed guards, and as the period continues, it actually ends up being like 6 guards around you because you've just fled through from the guards.
What is this, America?
Quick question.
No, they would have shot first.
Is he being marched back
He's the one with the gun.
past us?
He's being, ironically, he's like, we're gonna have to take him to Varen to see what he wants to do with him. Yes, he's being brought to B4. So we're gonna circle back. We're gonna circle back to the goblin, and then we'll reconvene at that encounter.
Oh
my God.
Copyright.
I'm loving chat, by the way. Loving chat. You guys are the best.
Well, and Tia just going do 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 with elevator music,
Yeah.
just trying to figure out what
Just
the fuck
hanging
is
out.
going on.
And Staffin's just off listening to in his head fucking like doom metal music.
So-
he's about to go fight the biggest battle of his life.
For the sake of entertainment, we'll say that at this point, because you're wearing a teabag, Rhea, you've caught up to Thaffin at this point. So
I've been running into people constantly.
yeah, you're a bit easier to navigate. So you bumped into him, you caught up with him, and let's say at this point you kind of came this way, and now you've ended up you kind of looped around, so you're back at this circle bit here.
Yep. And as I get to Thaffin, I just yoink the teabag off his head.
What happened?
You went the wrong way.
No, I didn't. I went the long way.
The extreme extremely lonely.
Listen, I needed to build up the emotional turmoil in my heart.
For what?
My battle!
What battle?
I told you! On sight!
I'm so lost.
You'll see, you'll see. Let me go back to my brooding.
Oh, okay. You and I just pat him on the head.
I take the
You
tea
do
bag
that.
back and put it back on.
And I just.
I thought it was
hold
only
on to
Raya
the
that knew they were
strings.
kobolds or whatever they're called.
I think she.
I don't know they're kobolds.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
No,
I have a
I
problem
didn't-
with them.
I didn't tell anyone.
As human beings,
thought.
as human beings, you know they're 3 kobolds in a trench coat. Everybody at the actual game, you believe it's either like a dragonborn or a lizard man, like one of those hot, taller lizard folk. Usually
To be honest,
dragonborn or
I don't
lizard man.
remember why, but I have a problem with them, and I want to fight them.
Effectively, you thought
I
they
just remember leaving and saying on site.
you thought they disrespected Raya because you heard part of a
Oh, yeah,
threat,
that's it.
but he wasn't threatening. He was effectively saying paying her to keep their secret. That's effectively what he was doing, but he only caught part of it. So he's like, he thinks they threatened Raya, even though it was quote unquote, it was less of a threat and more of a please keep our secret. Could have been racist, as chat's saying. But yeah, so effectively now all 3
If
groups.
anyone's going to be racist, it will be that.
So as the groups convene, so the 2 of you that are listening to elevator music, you see Thafin and Raya coming, and like Thafin's kind of a little bit huffy because he wants to fight this dragonborn, but you don't know that. And you see a commotion. You see a bunch of guards escorting someone in manacles from from this direction, and then you see it's and I should point out, I assume Artie, you are thrashing and making this difficult for them. Artie.
Every step of the way.
Artie is being brought to B4 in manacles.
What the fuck, Artie?
I'm just struggling. I don't even respond.
Excuse me, guards. I'll call out to the guards. Excuse me, guards. I'm sorry, but what's going on here?
Sorry, sir. This matter is being brought to Farron. We believe that this creature may be under the influence of Betrayer's Rise. And you see them going into B4.
We'll follow.
I turn to Joel. Yeah, we
We need to
should
resolve
probably
this.
go fix this.
They bring Artie in. Varen sees the group kind of following closely. He's like, oh, and Varen's very confused. Why is Artisan
know.
in chains?
I start screaming about my rock again.
And
All nonsense, incoherent
yeah.
bullshit.
The guard kind of gestures and says, we're not sure what's going on. We think it may be under the effect of the Betrayer's Rise. We don't
I
know.
think he may have loose wiring.
Give him a smack upside the head. Percussive maintenance.
Just turn him off and back on again.
So, what the guards do,
That's
they
what happened to me, and I started brooding. What are you talking about?
Don't think I'm gonna make it worse.
So effectively, Varen says, guards, restrain this creature. I need to see what's going on with Artisan. This is not in its nature. And you see them kind of like they kind of restrain Artisan, and Varen's kind of looking over him. And he notices in his hand, and this is the first time that you guys have seen it too. So the hand that he was holding the stone is kind of tarnished, different to the rest of his body. Like, you know how if you've got like a rusty piece of metal on a nice piece of metal, the rust slowly starts to spread? Like that kind of tarnish. He calls out, "Get me Dilrain now." And after a few moments, a kind of... So compared to him, who's got quite like a elegant, brooding drow, quite like a bookish drow comes in. She's got a pair of glasses on her nose. She's probably in her early 90s, so quite young for a drow. And and she definitely seems to be a caster of some kind. And he says, I think this one may have been affected by ruidium. Can you?
By what, sorry?
He says, give me a moment. And you see her prepare to cast a spell. Does anyone want to do anything?
Oh, I would like to keep an eye on this, see if I can work out what the spell she's using is.
Yeah, you can go make me an Arcana check.
That would be 16.
You believe it's abjuration magic.
Okay.
Whilst struggling, I look at TR and just say, help me.
Wait. Quick question. What's Uridium? Uridium?
Ruidium is a term that you've not really heard that much.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna ask.
So abjuration magic, just to point out, is protective magic. So this class of spell that she's casting is a form of protected magic. So this isn't a harmful spell. She's not trying to harm Artie.
Yeah.
Just to point out. And Ryu knows this. He's just checked, and this is not a harmful spell. So this is the same kind of spells that you would see, like shields and things, coming from. It's abjuration magic. Just for those who don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Are you gonna let the spell happen?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll put it forward and I'll say let it do.
Can I get close to Artie to like reassure him that it's gonna be okay?
Yeah, you can.
Artie?
She finishes. You go. No, you go.
Tuel doesn't seem to be worried by the magic she's about to cast. I don't know what's going on here. You didn't really explain what's happening, but it's gonna be okay. Like, we're gonna get through this. I don't understand what's going on, but Tuel doesn't seem worried, and he would never intentionally lead us down a path that would harm us.
We will figure this out.
And she casts the spell and touches Artie. Artie, that feeling that you're feeling, gone. Connection broken.
Does he visibly change at all?
That's up to Artie.
I just go a bit limp. Like, I'm not thrashing around as much anymore.
And you hear Varen saying, we need to figure out what this was. This is not like this creature. And take the manacles off him. Clearly this was out of his doing. You see the guards take the manacles off Artisan.
Thank you.
And he kind of like, he looks as like, that's what friends are for.
Does he catch himself once he's unshackled, or does he just...
The guards are still holding him, so if he's limp, they're not going to drop him. But that's kind of, if he's, I should put it this way, if he does go limp, the guards will kind of slowly lower him to the ground. They're not going to just let him flop.
Yeah.
That's up to Artie.
So check your messages.
Sorry, correction. It's not flop. It's clank.
Flop is the action. Clank would be the noise.
No, I disagree. When I fall to the ground, it sounds like a flop.
I'm gonna kneel down next to Artie and check if he's okay. Artie? Artie, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you okay?
Does that make sense?
Oh, sorry.
The mage says, I think he was cursed.
By what?
I've got no idea.
He's been with us the whole time.
Well, wasn't he babbling about a rock that he couldn't find?
Yeah, a rock that was precious to him that he's lost somehow.
And I described the rock.
The last hour.
I'll describe the rock from when we saw it.
Varen goes from being quite blasé to being very angry looking. And
Found the rock?
he says, he looks at Artisan. Oh!
Shit.
before we, sorry, quick peep.
No, yeah.
Thank you for the raid, Spoon Handle. Welcome to.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome in, everyone.
I got the shout out.
Thank you. Yeah, we're on session 10 of Call of the Netherdeep. We're just having a bit of a experience with the party and removal of a curse. But yeah, thank you for joining in.
Eat a ding dong. Zellico will appreciate
That is a
putting
great
ding
introduction.
dong in my mouth,
Yeah.
biting into it with the cream gushing
Oh,
out.
minis. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
they're painting some minis.
But no, thank you for hanging out. And yeah, thank you for bringing your community to us. I'm a Druid's Grove, and we do a mix of Warhammer content. Let me grab something.
Doing Adeptus Sororitas before they joined us.
And D&D. So, not to break immersion, we'll jump back into the adventure, but thank you so much for the raid, and if you like Dungeons & Dragons and Warhammer content, please consider following as we continue to build our community, as we do a monthly giveaway, which includes a free combat patrol. So, if you like free Warhammer, it's a great way to do it by joining the community. So, thank you so much, and we'll get back to the game. Sorry for the
Only other
interlude.
thing to note, because he's already forgotten, we're only 2 followers away from hitting his current follower goal.
Oh, yes.
You can give us a hand there.
Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, we're 2 away from 180. Ah.
Oh,
There we
not
go.
anymore,
Good
we're
too.
not.
You mad lads, we love you all.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
Much love. Thanks, everybody. Now on to the next one. You aggressively take my follow. Thanks, guys. The Twitch community is the best. Sorry. Now I've got to remember where I was at before the awesome raid.
He got angry.
Oh yes,
Varen
that's
got
right.
very
Varen got very angry. And he looks at Artisan and he says, "Is this from the bloody estate?" And he asks again, "Artisan, was this something from the estate?"
May have been.
He genuinely gets the back of his hand and smacks you across the face.
Whoa.
Take 6 points of damage, bitch.
Actually, yeah, it would be some damage. Where's a dice that I can use? You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the back of his head.
Right!
Jesus.
Dem, can you do me a favor? And
Roll a d20,
write down-
yes.
No. Write down the next lot of Powerball numbers, please.
What do they go up to?
I think it's like
I think it's 7
40?
numbers.
I don't know. Anyway, let's continue.
1, 2, 3,
So-
4, 5, 6, 7. There you go.
So Varen says, "Where is it?"
That's what I've been trying to look for.
We catalogued it and we believed something was missing, but we didn't. I warned you. I warned all of you.
Varen, we don't understand what's happening.
The items in the high.
The most that we understand is that Artie lost a rock and then went searching for it, was dragged back here, where you summoned
That's
someone
it.
to perform magic on him, and that is all we know.
And then
I jump in and say, my love, when you went to the Hierophilus estate, which, just a refresher, that was a few sessions ago, which is all available on YouTube for our raiders if they want to see the adventure so far. Plug.
Jigo's
Right,
weak at the neck.
I was doing it in chat earlier anyway, so.
I was worried that the items that he had amassed from the Betrayer's Rise were all cursed. So he warned you not to touch any of the items that you might have found in the estate when you were working with the Kobold Soul.
I come in as Varen's talking. I just tap him on the shoulder and I say, "So I now feel very, very validated at my decision, and I am so glad that I hid it away." And I duck into my shell, and I just, with my claws, pass the stone to Varen and say, was acting suspicious. I took it because I was worried about
I
his
fucking love
well-being.
you.
And I'm sorry, Artie, I know this caused you a lot of trouble, but I am now very glad I did so, because this is clearly A, not good for your health, and B, not good for anyone's health. So, glad my suspicions were correct. You take this back and please hide it where someone will not touch it.
Respectfully, you wouldn't have felt great had they not caught me.
That is also fair. That is also very fair. I did not expect that reaction.
Artie will remember this. Artie will remember this.
That is understandable, and I am very sorry, Artie, but I'm very glad I did it now.
I was very close to pulling out my gun.
So you see Varen quickly put it on the table, and he looks at the mage that he brought in and said, "Please." And you see her cast a familiar spell. You've seen others cast it. This is Identify. And she kind
Hang on a second. Sorry, just remembering from last session, didn't all of B Team have the same stuff on their weapons?
They looked
Let me
like they were upgraded.
let me circle back. Well, you're close, but yes. She whispers in his ear, and Varen says, "So this is a double whammy, which is what we thought. This is a cursed luck stone that's also infected with ruidium. Ruidium is a powerful resource that we don't know where it comes from, but it can infect. Items. So this item was a double whammy. What led me to that was seeing the corrosion in your friend's hand. That led me to believe that he had been using something with ruidium. The curse, on the other hand, would have been in the hand of Betrayer's Rise. So something in there had cast something on this item. We will have it for destruction, or at least, if not destruction, storage. So it can't be." I assume he looks at you, Varen. Varen looks at you, Artie, and says, "I assume you were compelled to hold the thing at all times?"
Yes. But please don't destroy it.
You still want the thing?
I have no desire to hold it any longer, but I do still have a desire to keep it.
Hit him with remove curse again.
It's just like he pulls out a mace.
Like he looks like
like
Varen looks at you. Varen looks at you and says, "Did the slap not put enough sense into you? This is a cursed item from the Betrayer gods that is infected with a dangerous and unknown infection, and you want it back."
I'm trying to figure out what ruidium does. That is why I want it. I have been searching for pieces of iridium for a while now, and that was my first instinct to take it.
Varen looks at you, Tia. And he kind of says to everyone, like, "Everybody, out." And he to his staff. So it's now just you lot and Varen.
Oh, we're in trouble. We're all gonna need a safe word. My safe word is absolutely bananas.
And he is very stoic at the moment. And I'm going to be honest with you, if this is your kind of thing, Tia, like, he's like, this is very Varen.
I'm not gonna lie, Tia was more than a little bit uncomfortable with the slapping and the yelling in
Thanks,
Artie's
Spoonhandle.
face, especially like after he'd already been decursified.
Yeah.
So
I cock my head, look at Tia. Why are you dripping?
Rude! First of all, you're not meant to say that out loud. That's an inside thought. Second of all, shut up.
It's supposed to be an inside fluid too.
I don't have no inside thoughts.
I look
this
at...
is going in the bloopers for sure.
Dear Lord.
There are no bloopers in this stream.
I've certainly clipped it.
I ask here and look at Varen. Is there a way to remove the curse so that Artie could study the Ruidium? However, if not, is there a way to extract the Ruidium so that Artie could study it without being cursed?
I mean, we could remove the curse, couldn't we?
We could potentially make something that would
And then it's
hold
just
the
a luck stone
curse.
full of Ruidium.
I mean,
Okay. At this point, none of us have really dealt with Uridium or potentially what the curse was on this object. I think the best person to tell us or to even consider it
Is Staffin, yes, you're right.
is Varen. No,
So,
No.
so
I love you, but no.
Varen or someone from the Cobalt.
So Varen says, I am prepared to let my friend, and he gestures to the wizard who's still here, who's kind of stood by his side, I'm prepared to let her try. However, with these kind of curses, this is something that we're going to need help. So...
I can help! I don't know what I'll do, but I'll help.
So...
I'm still in the teabag, by the way.
It's great that you're in a teabag. We're going to need to see if we can remove this curse. So, effectively what we're going to do, because of the level of this curse, it's actually very similar to the way Critical Role do their resurrection rules. So we're going to do a remove curse challenge. So effectively here, the three of you will need to try and assist this wizard in casting remove curse on this item. You can... Obviously, it's going to be something you think could help with the removal of this curse. And if a success, we'll see what's going... It's effectively, we're looking for successes and failures. So, three of you can input to this challenge to see how you would help remove this curse. So let me know what you're doing and how you're going to do it.
And in terms of like helping remove, do you mean like physically?
Do you,
like, gather
for instance,
or do you mean like
do you...
spells or a combination?
It could be. So, like, do you cast a spell to assist? Do you maybe at a particular time using your... If you've got... Say you were proficient with smith's tools, maybe you get out your smithing stone at a particular time, you whack it or something. Or how would you help remove a curse from a cursed object? For instance, if someone in the party was religious, would you pull out a religious script and start reading a prayer, trying to pray to your god? You know what I mean? Like, how would you help?
Smithing tools, I can smack it.
I'm happy.
So we're looking for three. We're looking for 3 checks. So
I shotgun one.
I'm happy to put in. I mean, I could try using a spell slot to do something like a dispel magic or a counter spell at some point through this
I was just
to help.
that, actually.
That's pretty much as far as my spell or silence even potentially, but that's pretty much all I've got aside from maybe identify. But it's already been done, right?
yeah, so it's been identified.
So I heard Thafin wants a part, Artie wants a part, and so we've just got to decide who the third person is.
Sounds like that's the...
Pass on a part. Like, I don't have any magic spells that can actually help.
Magic isn't a requirement.
Magic is not a requirement. Not a requirement at all.
Requirement?
Requirement.
What's your requirement?
It's a vegetable requirement.
I know you're old, but I don't think you're at retirement age yet, Jared.
Not yet. I'm gonna get in trouble soon. I'm being too loud. My wife will get cranky at me.
She'll get cranky at you anyway.
Yes.
She's older, so cranky old lady after all.
That's only fair.
But yeah, I know what I want to do straight off the bat, so.
Yeah, well, you go then.
Who else is coming in? Okay, so, if I'm going first, I'm going to tell everyone in the room to stand at the far sides, because we're going to do this in the center, obviously.
Yep.
So only makes sense. And I'm going to put my hand over theirs where they're sort of doing it. Yeah, we are. No, we're not. Ad's finished.
Yeah, not
me. Well, that's because you suck. I put my hand over theirs as they're doing their thing, and I intentionally cause wild magic to push the power through what they're doing.
Awesome. Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
Roll me an Arcana check with advantage. I really like this.
Can I help with inspiration?
You don't need to, my friend.
You could, but that would be your Yeah.
Yeah, that would be my contribution. I'll use
That is
magic.
completely cocked. Why did it say 9?
That's right. I trust you. Well, you've got advantage, but you roll again, yeah. If it was cocked, yeah.
That's also cocked. Why did it say... I'm gonna move my fucking...
You move your dice, yeah.
Because that landed on 15 and 9 and 20 and 8. Both times. Okay, that's a real roll.
So 7 and...
And 6.
Ooh.
And...
Are you doing a
DM
roll
inspiration.
Yes.
Nice.
So you see Thafin, who stands to a similar height to this drow, kind of put his hand over hers, and you see butterflies start coming out of his hands, and a little bit of like fire, but it's not hurting anybody. And you feel that you can see him now holding his hand there, helping her cast this spell. Definitely positive. Who else is going to help, and what are you going to do?
It's the first time wild magic was used on purpose.
I'm happy to participate in
So,
a manner, whether it be...
So to point out, arcane check now has been done. So the arcane road has already been applied. So if you were trying to do arcane, that's no longer an option.
Spells is still an option. But
Doing a spell is still an option, but going down like that non-spell arcane route, that road has been taken.
No, that's okay. I can only
hits it with a hammer.
I can only really sort of dispel magic or counterspell it.
Well, yeah, you can. So you'd use a spell slot, and you begin then casting. Probably would be more applicable would be dispel magic. So you're here thinking maybe this kind of magic would help amplify, definitely help amplify. So
would it be worth doing dispel magic at a higher level, or it doesn't really matter for this
That's up to him.
particular purpose?
So if this is the case, make me a spell attack roll. Even though that's not what you normally roll for this, but make me a spell attack roll because you're using a spell.
Oof, that is
with your proficiencies
11.
and all that stuff. Okay, 11. That's not terrible. So you see Ryu begin casting the spell, and again, similar to what Thafin and the wizard are doing, you can kind of see them all holding it, trying to get this ready to be like one powerful cast. Looking for a third input. What are we doing, guys?
I think Thafin should... not Thafin. Artie should definitely do it.
Oh, okay.
It's his rock, after all.
It is his rock.
But would... What's his name? Varen?
Yes.
Varen, yeah.
Want me anywhere near it at the moment?
You're unshackled and he got rid of his guards because effectively what he's doing is against what he originally said. He's effectively contemplating giving you this rock back, but he doesn't want his staff to know what's happening because he shouldn't be doing this.
And it would be a great sign that you are better if you put the good foot forward and fix it.
Yeah, because effectively, his relationship with Thea is he's effectively prepared to turn a blind eye for you to do this.
And
Could I have used...
encourage Artie to do so.
Alright, hammer it is then. I don't got no spells, so something physical.
Yeah, so make me a... You're proficient with the gunsmith's tools, right? Or...
I don't have gunsmith tools.
Or what tools are you proficient with?
I'm assuming it's all...
Smith's tools, yeah.
Smith's tools, thieves' tools,
tinker's tools, woodcarver's tools.
I'd probably say like the smithing tools. You'd have a small hammer in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you're going to maybe use your hammer to try your understanding of the... Yeah, so make me a smith's tools check, which usually is sleight of hand. For what this guy is sleight of hand, or effectively a dex check.
Can I ask, with regards to my input, I said dispel magic, could I have used a counter charm instead, which is a bard, like part of my bard feature?
Yeah, sure. But it'll use whatever, be it a spell slot or a bardic inspiration or whatever, it will use one.
It requires no action. It's
Perfect.
literally just a thing.
How'd we go, Artie?
What'd you say, Ali?
Oh, I was just gonna encourage you to do it.
Okay.
And Yeah, just basically trying to let you have your rock back because I do feel bad for taking it, but I wanted to protect you.
Well, I rolled a 13.
Alright, so effectively... Okay, so here's what happens. So, the two spellcasters that are helping, you see them kind of come to like this kind of like pyramid formation around the table. You see them all casting their spells, and again you see like butterflies flying around the room, you see like the wild magic you're so familiar with, and then you see the drow wizard turn to you, Artisan, and she says, "Prepare for the strike. Prepare. 3, 2, 1, and Artisan gives this stone an almighty thwack. You see the top of the hammer shatter into a million little pieces. And you see this dark shadow just start to grow from this stone. And you see it like rumbling and grumbling and then dissipate.
Now you're gonna have to buy a new hammer.
Roll initiative.
The music cut off at the perfect
yeah, it
time.
did.
I intentionally paused it.
And you feel the curse has been removed.
I paused it just so my joke would land better.
So yes, this stone is now a luck stone with ruidium running through it.
You're welcome. This is my idea.
He looks at Tia. In your wisdom, if you believe he can have it, I will say to my staff that it has been destroyed in this room. And he looks to his wizard friend. And that'll be the last of it. I leave the decision to you, my love.
I believe that the group's instincts, as have been shown today, are usually on point, or at least well honed enough to understand that there are risks with this, and we are going to accept the risks, and that we need to be mindful that something we might need to keep an eye on Artie going forward.
Varen picks it up off the table and starts like, you know how like some people can like run the stones over their fingers?
Yeah.
He starts doing that and he like then grabs it in his hand.
That's hot.
I was literally about to say.
I was about to say,
I
Tia's
wasn't
like, oh
before
my
I am
god,
now."
those fingers.
And he looks at Artisan. This stone was destroyed in this room today, and he grabs it and like throws it at his chest so that Artisan can catch it. Wasn't it, Artisan? The stone was destroyed in this room.
It's destroyed.
And
you keep that out of sight.
and I will
forward.
and I will ensure my guards do not arrest you, and that your crimes have been forgiven of public disturbance, I guess. Regardless. And again, sorry for hitting you.
Screaming about a rock.
Sorry for
Curse.
sorry for hitting you. And he jumps in. No, you did. I warned you. You ignored that warning. However,
In my defense, I probably wasn't listening to him.
Damn it,
and
Artie.
Baron's just like, I need
I just groan.
I need to get back to the defense of the city.
Before you go,
Yes, Stefan?
Ruidium, I need to know something. You kind of hinted that it's dangerous and all this, right? How much testing has actually been done on it?
The issue
By who?
The issue that we face is that we are a war settlement. We do not have... ironically, I would say that your friends at the Cobalt Soul would know more about this than I. All that I have...
The reason I ask, and this is why I thought it would be a good idea to remove the curse, is who else have you ever seen that is a walking, talking robot that also specializes in crafting and magic shit?
From the the once floating city of Draconia.
Exactly. But it's gone. And Ruidium hasn't really been around. So I think it would be a good thing for him to study it of anyone. That's why I suggested it. So I think this is a great idea. Best idea. My ideas are always the best.
Well, you know what?
And before he finishes talking to me, I've already finished my thought, and I've walked out of the room.
He kind of then says to the rest of the group, he's not wrong, however, we know very little of Ruidium. However, I know a few things, if you'd like, I can share. The first sign of corruption from Ruidium is a red rash, where there's a point of contact with the Ruidium. And at its
rust.
Similar to rust.
That's what I guessed. However, at its final stages, it simply kills you. I've not seen many individuals with Iridium artifacts. They seem to be coming from the west, but I don't know where.
I
But
still have my rash?
Yep.
Or did the spell... Okay.
Rash is still there.
The spell only fixed the curse.
Yeah.
As it worsens, I've not seen it on robots, but it's painful blisters, boils, rage, despair, and eventually death. So that rock you have, just be understanding. Just be aware that it is, whilst the curse is gone, it is still infected with Ruidium. And I would not want to wish a worse fate on a person. Or whatever it is that you are. Anyway, I must get back to the defense of Bazazan. Whilst the Betrayer's Rise is no longer a threat for now, the Wastes still are. And we need to determine if this outpost needs to remain. And he looks
Thank
at Tia.
you for your help.
Always. And Tia, before you do go, make sure you stop to say goodbye.
Of course.
Time for fucking.
And I slip her more tea.
Special tea, eh?
The fun
Viagra.
tea. The tea from that first session.
But this time I also give a little bit to Varen and I say, this is just a little bit extra. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Just take this back.
Give me my fucking
Oh.
rock.
The other thing he mentions too is that for wizards, he believes that Ruidium can be substituted for any material component used for casting spells, and that one ounce of Ruidium can be substituted for 500 gold pieces worth of any spell material.
Fuck.
So it's powerful shit.
Cooper, check the name of the rock now.
Non-cursed shiny rock. I love it.
But yeah, so that has been removed. What else do you do?
I've
got my rock back.
started walking to where I think the 3 kobolds in a trench coat is.
And you see them. They are standing near the sacrifice engine, the southern sacrifice engine. You see
Where they always were.
they're peddling their wares.
I throw a rock.
Make me
Stop
a
I'm way too far to hit them.
make
Just
me
a
a
heads up.
dexterity check just to see how we go. Because I'd say throwing a rock's dex.
12.
It falls about like 10 feet of them, but then it like slides towards their table. They don't even really notice it.
And I start sprinting at them.
And you see it go, "Ah, friend," in that weird, their weird fake voice.
I remember what you did to Rhea. I
Wait.
still haven't forgiven you.
Wait, she told you?
Told me, yeah, that you threatened her.
We didn't. I didn't threaten her.
I come in and I pick Thafin up.
You can't pick me up anymore.
I have gift. I have
him out
gift.
of the way then.
And you see you hear the voice breaking. I have gift. I have gift.
We?
And I
gift.
shove him out of the way, and I say to Thafin, he didn't threaten me.
I heard it!
No, you heard a transaction. It is different, Thafin. It's okay, but... And then I hug him, and I'm like, you were protecting my honor, and that is very sweet of you. Thank you.
I have to protect my ride.
And I allow you to, like, perch yourself up on my shell, because I should be strong enough still to carry you.
You can't pick me up like you wanted to.
Yeah. And I just say, well, from now on, you get to be extra tall and sit on top of my shell.
Okay, now I'm scared.
It's too high up.
This is too high.
Ground so far away.
The
It
anxiety.
was already too high without the help.
You'll get used to it, and I just, like, try and pat you on the head, but instead it's the knee.
Roll for it. No, roll for
Roll
it.
for patting you on the head.
Roll to see where.
Just a flat D20.
Okay, and what happens if I...
Just roll it.
Okay, alright.
You don't want to know if it's a 1.
Your hand comes up whilst I'm looking to the left. You come up from the right. It hits me in the side of the head, just gently enough that I freak out and I fall off the side. How tall are you?
I have no idea.
Medium creature, so that can be average human height to be slightly shorter, slightly taller. I'd argue slightly shorter, but like if she stood all the way up, if she could, she'd probably be as tall as a human. But I think tall is usually quite hunched over.
Then I'm gonna just flat take 1 damage. Because I've landed on my head.
Now, turtles are only medium creatures. They're not like they're quite wide
Yeah,
because
that's
of
why
their
I'm
shell.
saying 1. I'm not doing the dice roll.
So, but yes, he's like, or they are like, I have gift. You helped.
I turn to him and say, please don't worry about him. He got the wrong idea from our previous...
No, what's the gift? I want the gift.
I also want to know what this we.
I've been angry about this for 2 days.
I meant I. You don't need to read into it too much. And then you see like the voice return. You do not need to read into it too much.
You can be honest now.
I am being honest. I'm a humble merchant of wares.
We are a humble merchant of wares.
I am a humble merchant of wares. And you hear, make me a perception check. Yes. Yeah. So you hear an unsheathing of a weapon, but the middle hands are still in the because you gather like the top just to explain, the top kobold's the head, the middle kobold's the arms, the bottom kobold's the legs.
Yeah.
But you hear you heard the bottom one, so you see like this little poke at like kneecap height. Like where the kneecaps would be if it was a dragonborn. You see this little like you gather it's pulled out a dagger because it's feeling threatened. But it's like you hear the sheathing. You go to look at the arms. The arms are still out like normal, but the sheathings come from the thing's knees.
I'm going to suggest whoever's down there put whatever it is away.
And you hear, "McCool, be cool. We are. I am."
Let's drop this charade. We is fine. We don't care what we are.
Turtle, can we tell them?
Are we all close enough to hear?
You're all there. You're all there.
Okay, cool.
I say to them, yes, you can tell them they can be trusted, but I do want it reiterated for your sakes that I did not say anything. I did not say anything.
Okay.
They know nothing.
And you see like the middle arms. You see like the trench coat like, open, and it's 3 red kobolds, head on shoulder, head on shoulder, head on shoulder. And they quickly shut the trench coat again, and like you hear from the top section. Well, I'm Ron.
That we know who we are.
I didn't hear them talking to each other. Right?
See,
So like them talking between each other, I didn't hear because my passive is so fucking low.
So you just turn around and then
but
3.
I heard them having the actual discussion properly.
Yeah.
So suddenly I get up, looking for this gift that I've been told about, and they flash me, and there's 3 kobolds. And I'm like, what the fuck?
And you
That's not a gift!
you hear 3 introductions. So the introduction from the top is Ron.
It's confusing!
The introduction from the center is Daryl, and the legs introduction is McCool.
So bad.
And Ron's like, Daryl, get her the gift. And the middle section, so the arms, we'll just say the arms, hold out this. One of the guards gave it, traded me for it. There's a card in the middle of the table.
Yeah. It's instantly stop being dead if you go down.
Oh, that's fucking great.
One of
I
the
need that.
one of the soldiers gave it to us, and
Yes,
we
the
know
person with the most health.
we know you're.
I don't have the most health, but I'm also the one that does the most damage to myself and everyone around me. No, Tia. Tia's the tank of the group.
Surprisingly.
Do you need any wares? You're traveling. Do you need any wares? We have hammers and knives and bows.
I pipe up. I need a hammer.
You're little. Have hammer. And you see he grabs like a ball pin hammer off the table and like hands it to you. Anything else?
Do you have any climbing kits?
Climbing kits. I may. I can't give a climbing kit away, though.
Of course, I'm not asking you to give anything away. I will happily pay for it.
How much do you have?
How much does it cost?
How much do you have?
I'll give you a silver.
How much is it worth?
Definitely a lot more than a silver.
No.
How about now?
25 gold pieces.
I mean, you could just threaten him.
It could just be like, hey.
I should point out, he just gave you a magical item worth far more than 25 gold pieces. Or they, sorry.
No, he gave me.
Shit.
Because I was going to beat him up.
I should point out too, that is the player's handbook cost is 25 gold pieces.
Yeah, no, I know.
What? Yeah.
Give him 25 gold for it.
Just give me 1 second, everybody.
You got the money.
Yep. Say again, sorry, mate?
It's not like you don't got the money.
Well, that's right. I've got the money. I may as well use it, and it would have come in
Tia
handy at
over
points.
here, money bags, fucking 3 stacks of gold.
I don't even think that's accurate, to be honest.
It is.
But oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's holding all the party gold?
It's in the book.
It's in the bag of holding, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which Raya has, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's on me, but I don't.
Cool.
It's just tucked away in my shell.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we call it a shell of holding.
I like that. Because we don't know about the bag. It's all just in the shell. Mwahaha.
So I do have a question for you all.
Yes.
I currently have enough diamonds to use Revivify once.
I'm
Is
back.
it
What
worth
did we
it?
decide?
I'm going to pay for the 25 gold and buy it.
Okay, cool. Yep, so you now have a climbing kit.
Thank you.
I was just in the middle of asking everyone if we bother getting more diamonds, because we've currently got 500 gold worth of diamonds.
They don't have any more.
and
Diamonds
costs-
aren't something they just have.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, we don't have 500 gold.
No, I was just gonna be like a little bit extra, so I'd put 20 gold in and get a little bit extra diamonds, so that way we
You
could
know,
like bank it up.
That makes sense, but at the same time,
it's
fine. They just have 20 gold worth of diamonds sitting around.
Ask, it never hurts to fucking ask, right?
It does. It hurt my feelings.
We have
Zappa needs to grow a pair then.
we have no more shiny rocks.
What's the fucking page that I need to look for what shopkeepers normally hold by standard? What's that called?
Sorry, what do you mean?
Like the standard stuff that they hold, so I don't have to ask you all the shit.
It's on the player's handbook.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the right page.
Oh, I don't have the player's handbook sitting in front of me.
So much shit. Equipment.
But yeah, they have everything in the player's
Apparently
handbook.
I don't own the handbook. Fuck's sake. Never mind. I'm not gonna go get my physical one.
Give me a second.
It's
I was
fine.
about to say, give me 2 seconds. I actually have one next to me.
I was gonna say, we can always look it up later.
Mine's in literally the room next to me. I'm just
dumping it in chat now.
I will.
There
I'll
it is
shoot
right
you a
there.
Message of things that I'm looking for. Also.
No.
No, they don't have any arcane items. I took the only one. How much for a crowbar?
I don't think they're particularly
Crowbar's 2
expensive.
gold.
2 gold.
2 gold? Done.
Sweet.
I have a crowbar.
Sorry, back in 1 more second, so I'm going to return this to Kayla.
Yep.
I own a crowbar now. I have fulfilled my mission. It's not a mission I had until right this moment, but I own a crowbar now.
That honestly feels very Saffin-like, so...
Oh yeah.
Just had to do that for Kayla quickly. So, any other items that we're buying before we, I suppose, hope...
Obvious question. Potions of healing. Doubtful, but checking.
One of the guards gave us one. Would you like it?
I would like it. Yes, give me.
100 gold.
You didn't say sell it.
I'm not giving you anything else for free.
I ain't got that much.
How about 99 gold?
Listen,
20.
As a party, we have 120.
How about...
No, I'm talking to the group right now.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
And
no,
this is something
I'm
that we should
countering.
be probably getting.
I counted with 20. Because they said 99, they're going ludicrous, I'm going the opposite. 20.
Well, actually, they're giving it to us pretty cheap, Pat. Just saying.
No, Potion of Healing is 50
50 gold, yeah.
apiece.
They're 50.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
I've got the table looking at it.
Oh.
I
didn't get that table.
It's in the chat.
Oh, it's further down, I see.
It's the most
Yes, sir.
recent image. By the way, this is the item that Cooper has now technically, but it doesn't look like that picture.
No, it's pink.
But,
Okay, so
Nice.
they're 50 gold each. Okay.
yeah. He comes down and goes, I'll give it to you for 50 gold if that's what you want.
I'd suggest we get. I say to the party, I suggest we get it. We need. We
agree.
need it. We'll take it out of party funds and keep it on. Probably on our tank. I'm thinking.
It ain't going in my hands.
I think.
Hey, War.
Airi should take it. Purely because 1, tank. 2, fastest movement speed. So in a really bad situation, there is that.
Hey, War. So
Well, the thing is, right? It should be going to someone that can't already do a healing spell.
Or someone who has speed to be able to administer.
I agree, but if they can do a healing spell, but they have all of the potions, and they go
that's
down,
pointless.
yeah, someone like Raya
Bad
would be a
idea.
good option.
So
That's
Rhea or
what I was getting at.
Artie, those are 2 good options. I know Artie doesn't have the movement speed, but him having something to revive someone else because he's never going to use it himself.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you can use them. Never mind.
Also, I'm
Yeah, he can use magical healing.
a jewel as well.
I can use magical healing. No liquid healing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he can't drink a potion, but he can be magically healed.
So it makes sense for Ray to have it then potentially.
Agreed. Give it to Rhea.
That
I
was
do have Cure Wounds as a spell
essentially
that
what
I
I'm
can
saying.
use.
Yeah, and you can use it on yourself.
Yeah, so I think from my initial comment, Ray is probably the best option to keep it. The other thing we need to split or give to somebody is the Jewel of Three Prayers.
That's probably not a conversation to have in front of 3 kobolds.
Yeah, no, of course. That's more just party-wise. So at some point we'll talk about it. I think that will do here. Yeah, just a common potion of healing.
Yay.
Thank you very much for your help today, Ron, Daryl, and McCool.
No problems. Good luck on your adventures.
I
And I give them a bow.
Sorry. I look at them and I say,
You're on thin ice, but I'm not gonna kill you yet. But if you do threaten her, I'll get you.
and I'm doing
You-
the fingers
you will
thing, like
die.
eye to eye.
But to all 3 of them?
Yeah.
You see like 3 thumbs ups come out of the trench coat. And
Oh god.
is there anything else you'd like to do while you're in Bazazan?
No.
I want to pull the group aside. I want to sort of lead him into somewhere away from anyone else being able to see us.
Yeah, you could go behind
He's
one of the
gonna
buildings.
flash us.
We're going back into the haunted house.
Oh,
If
no.
you're really worried about people overhearing what you have to say, I can always put up a dome. If you're that worried.
No, it's not that extreme. Just because we can just be quiet.
Yeah.
But I want to. Yeah, I usher everyone into like a quiet area, and I pretty much just say, look, I think we need to go check on the other group again. After everything Varen has told us and like about Ruidium and this, I feel it is important, and I pull the dagger out of my bag.
Yep.
And show the group.
It also has the ruidium on it.
This dagger is just, fancy-ish looking dagger, but it is also infected with ruidium.
Where did you
And
get that from?
Someone brings up the point that I brought up earlier, and Jared dismissed me because he said he'd come back to it.
Where did you find that?
I took this from Irvin when we were in the Betrayer's Rise.
Thief.
Wait, so they've got Uridium too?
Ruidium!
Ruidium, sorry, apologies. Sorry.
I don't know about the others. I saw this and was kind of compelled to take it.
We did see their weapons, and they all did have it.
Yeah.
Even the magic one had it.
Yeah.
I think that is a good idea. We need to go back and tell them.
Yeah. Now that we know what we know, I feel it is in great interest.
Ooh. I just had the thought. If they had it, then where'd they get it from? The likelihood being, the only difference between their journey and ours is they sided with the bad guy. So we have to follow him to get more ruidium.
Yeah, let's go
Thaffin's
speak to
doing
them.
the thinking.
We'll come back to that thought.
Let's go
Thaffin's
see
doing
them.
the thinking.
So you're going back to the
Who
B
else is
team?
Scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I'm pulling the dagger out, I'm also like looking around for Varen because I don't want to get smacked again.
You're rubbing the side of your head like, hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, he's...
Anytime someone raises their hand near you, not even intent to swing, you flinch.
Just instant PTSD now.
of angry drow men.
100%.
Every single time he goes to work with this stuff, he's just like, is he here?
Every time I get a new piece, it's like looking over my shoulder.
Is there a drow?
You head back to the infirmary. I should point out, it's probably been half the day at this point. You head to the infirmary, and I assume you ask them if and how they got the ruidium weapons.
Yes.
I'm assuming they're all still there. 'cause
Yeah.
Irvin's there.
Irvin's still not. He's not. He's in a. You believe he's in like a
He
surgical
ain't
tent.
moving for a while.
But yeah. Ao says these items were what we were paid to take Olosia into the Betrayer's Rise. She gave them to us. Is something wrong with them? They're quite
Yes!
powerful.
Yeah.
They're cursed.
Dangerous! They're not cursed. Incorrect.
Not
Well,
cursed.
true. Sorry.
Just my stone was cursed.
Misspoke, not cursed, but dangerous.
They
Yeah,
kill people, and not in the way that you think.
but they were very powerful. We were warned. But we just need to have a very strong constitution and we'd be okay. And you
No,
look,
it is not about constitution. It's about time.
and you look at Ao's hands and nothing. No marks. Nothing major.
Not yet. How long have they had it compared to how long has he had it?
Not very long. 2 days maybe?
Exactly.
Where he's had the
He
rock
had it
for
what, 4 or 5?
4 or 5 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Did any of you identify these to glean more information about them, just out of curiosity?
To their understanding, they're just powerful magical weapons.
Would you like me
take
to
my
identify
bag
them
off my-
first?
So-
I'll offer to
we know
identify
that.
it for them.
Sorry, there was 2 of you talking at once. I didn't catch either of you, sorry.
I think we know what they look like at this point.
Yeah.
I'm happy to offer to identify their items and tell them what's going on with them.
Oh, I'm all for telling them what we.
Yeah, we tell them
That's what we
exactly what Varen told us.
Yeah. And my offer is to obviously identify and give them all the info if I need to.
So
The way Thafin chimes in when the explanation is given to them is by over-exaggerating everything that they've just said, but saying, like, they've said it, and now I say it again, but make it sound worse than it actually is.
Just
like-
pull the bag off my back, open it up, and say, "Put them in here."
But yeah, for example, they say, after a while, you will just die. Thafin goes,
And you'll be dead!
They say, we thank you for your concern, and we may choose not to use them, but we are going to keep them. You're welcome to check the weapon. You believe it is a ruidium magic weapon. It has a few magic properties, including the ability to do extra psychic damage on a hit. And strangely enough, this one helps you breathe underwater.
That would have been handy for the first time we ever met them.
So effectively, they've said, we're not going to give them to you, but we will take what you said under advisement and potentially choose not to use them.
I pull Ao aside,
She comes with you.
and I pull her down to my height, and without looking at her, I say,
If you start to get the rash, please stop using them.
I will. Thank you for worrying about it.
and I run.
Before you do, she kind of grabs you by the shoulder. You might be a strange little man, and this started off as a joke, but you've always looked after us. Thank you. And she gives you like a proper kiss on the cheek.
And Thafin's out cold again.
The blushes come back.
Yeah, so like before where she was trying to gather a reaction, this was a genuine like a thank you for your concern. And like no inside check required, you can tell she's pretty defeated at the moment. She's effectively led her party into the wrong place. She's led her party second every time. They've sided with the wrong team. It's just all been bad.
It's not been good.
It's all been bad.
I grab her hand, still haven't looked at her once since bringing her down to my height, and I just say,
It's all luck. We don't do anything because we know it's gonna work.
And
and I say,
We roll dice, and sometimes they come up puss, and sometimes they come up bad.
Accurate.
As you've seen, without you guys, we would have died a lot.
and you've been
So
out.
you haven't failed. at any point. Because if you hadn't done what you've done, we wouldn't be here.
And you're right. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have my lucky charm. So thank you. And the color
And I
suits you.
finally look at her.
And she's
I
like,
finally look at her.
and she's looking directly at you, like looking at your eyes, like actually looking at you, not looking at like. You feel sometimes because you're a little bit strange looking compared to other goblins. You kind of get looked at, where she's looking at you, not at your features. She's looking at you.
But yeah, I look at her and I go,
It's never been a joke.
No, it hasn't.
and I start to walk away.
And you hear a call out. I'll see you soon.
Question to the DM.
Yep.
What was the reason all the medics and stuff got rid of Irvin's arm, cut it off?
Oh, it was less of a
smashed.
It was
It was gone.
It was damaged
It was
to
a
the
gory
point.
mess.
It was damaged to the point of no.
What happened to him again?
He was. Yeah, I have to go back to the video, but in the combat, his arm was
Brutally
buggered up.
crushed.
Wasn't it?
Pardon?
Was this one of the spells?
It was one of the spells,
acid related,
yeah.
wasn't it?
It, yeah, effectively got his
I
arm.
just couldn't remember.
Had nothing to do with Iridium.
Okay.
Just was bad. He was effectively. It was a pretty tough fight. Because as you know, by the time you fought Alosia, they had also been fighting to get to that point. So it wasn't just you'd walked.
Yeah.
Being a dungeon, you guys have had endured to get to that point.
It was a straight up rough go.
What do you guys want to do? Is it time to find Prolix, Yusuf, and Question?
Yes.
I think so. We've told them what we need to tell them. We've done what we need to do, and I think it's time to finally move on.
All right.
Yeah, I need to go see Farron before we leave quickly.
I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Pissant.
So,
As you walk off, I tell him, "Don't tell him about the dagger."
I just wave my hand as I leave in acknowledgement.
Are you going to reattune to that rock, Coop? Now that you know what it is.
What do you mean?
It's a luck stone. You got to attune to it to make it work.
Because remember that we can talk openly about it. You attuned to the item. That's when the curse got you. The remove curse removed the attunement. So now, if you choose to reattune to it, you get the +1 ability checks and saving throws. And you actually get them now, rather than the negative you've been getting this entire time.
Yeah, I'll reattune.
Sweet. So yeah, you genuinely now have a +1 to what I just said. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. So you guys head to the inn. You see Question and Prolix Yusuf sitting by the fire talking. You still see Question is still pretty upset. But when Question sees you, they kind of perk up, and they're like, "About bloody time! We thought you'd slept in. It's almost supper."
I'm back.
So yeah, Question said that, but Question looks quite sad.
Hey, Rhea, you want to go talk to Question?
I move over to Question, and I pull the duffel bag of items out of my shell.
You didn't want to broach this one fucking carefully, Jesus.
Nope. And I put
All your friends are dead. Here's their stuff.
I put it down and I say, I know belongings do not provide comfort, nor will small pleasantries. However, these are your friends, and they deserve to know if they believed in an afterlife.
Did those idiots give this to you?
Those idiots.
I was just
My
thinking that.
friends gave it to me.
Your friends aligned with that. And you see Question trying to restrain themselves.
Yes, and I said whether or not they aligned with the wrong person or not, they still tried to do the right thing in the end. They turned their back the minute they found out that they aligned themselves with the wrong person.
Thank you. What did they find, at least?
Cut out.
Chose the right path in the end.
Did we
That
cut
worth
out? Hold on.
something?
Yeah, you did slightly.
Oh, we're back? Okay.
Yeah, you're back. Question starts looking through the bag. They get to the ring. Can you make me an insight check?
Okay.
It's a cock ring.
That's why it smells funny.
You're not supposed to sniff it.
What's a ring? You don't know.
19.
Question's visibly shaken. You also see a ring that looks very, 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 very similar on one of Question's fingers.
You sure it wasn't very, 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 very similar?
And I repeat in what was it? Is it
Infernal? Yeah.
I repeat what it says on the ring.
Yeah, so
To her?
the
Not
devil,
them, sorry.
yeah, the devil in my veins is not the master of my soul, born of fire, but not consumed by it. I'm free to choose my own path.
Yep. So I say that to her, and I say in Infernal, I believe that those who perish want their loved ones to know that they are still with them and carried on.
Yeah. You see Question kind of really hold the ring in their hand. And you see her she's tearing up. And she says, I will remember her. And she kind of puts the ring in their sash. And you see them recompose themselves, and they're quick to do so. Sorry for that misguided anger.
It's alright. I understand that.
I just didn't want her to come, but she insisted. But it's okay. Is it time for Anchor Ale? Or is there any unfinished business?
I look back at the party and shout to them, are we all ready?
Sorry, I just wanted to confirm what building we were in. Is it like a tavern?
Yeah, it's B7, the tavern. Or the...
I am drinking the biggest tankard of ale that they have.
It's not... It's a very...
Bigger than my head.
Yes, they certainly have ale and bits and pieces like that, but this is a very... Again, it's a military barracks converted tavern.
Yeah, that's why they have the big ones.
Yeah, it's B7 on the map.
Just a keg.
Yeah.
I have spent a gold on this, just so you know.
Yep.
I assume by this point I've come back from saying goodbye to Varen.
We'll pivot back. We'll say yes. With Varen, he asks you not to go.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was going to happen.
You got that good puss.
Look, it got you all a get out of jail free card. So
Quite literally.
You get me nothing. Got the fucking robot one. I didn't do nothing.
Quite literally.
That happened. I can't stay. As much as we both want me to stay, you know that I have to see this through. I can't just... You've seen the trouble they get into. I can't just leave them. But I will say, or I will at least make this promise that I will, no matter where we end up at the end of this journey, because at some stage we're going to have to finish it.
Well, I feared you might say that. I should point out this would probably be after you guys had fun times. So you guys are laying in bed at this point. Someone's probably smoking.
Probably even both.
He gives you two things. One, is the other half of
kiss on the cheek.
a sending stone. He has the other one.
Is it weird that I was like a baby? Is he giving me a baby? Because, like,
Doesn't
weird,
work-
but okay.
Doesn't work that
How
way.
did he cause that?
So
Roll for pregnancy.
To do 100.
Sorry, I couldn't help
Funniest thing
myself.
is that a bard said that.
So effectively, a sending stone is a long way for you to stay in touch.
Yep.
In regards to the comment about the bard, have you noticed the bard hasn't been sleeping with everybody? Thank
Yeah,
you.
how is he supposed to hide the dragon under his fucking cloak if he's got his dick out?
True. True.
The dragon will think it's a worm and start eating.
The other is a
Maybe that's
single.
what you're into.
The other is a
Maybe
single.
that's why he doesn't need to sleep around.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the
Anyway.
other.
It's the wholesome characters that get rule 34 the hardest.
I know. The other thing that he gives you is
Listen, I'm the wholesome.
a single rose, but the rose's stem is made of fashioned rose gold, and the petals are made of, you're not sure what it is, but it's very like soft velvety texture. And this is his promise that he will remain, and that he awaits your return.
I am coming back. You know that, right?
Certainly do. And you see that his other sending stone, he now has like on a necklace around his neck, so that he can always talk to you.
Oh, cute. T is gonna have to make it to the end of the campaign, guys. I'm just putting it out there.
T is
You're all
gonna
responsible for
die
keeping
in
me
3
alive now to
fucking
come back to
sessions.
Varen.
We don't know nothing about it, so
I don't know
Although I
nothing.
yeah.
All right. So you head back to the inn. Well, it's time to get out of here. Let's go for a walk to somewhere open. Maybe back to the front of Betrayer's Rise. That sounds spicy.
That will work.
And you see Prolix Yusef like, what?
What he proposes.
This is question saying this now.
Oh, okay.
This is back to the group.
Okay.
So you head up to the Betrayer's Rise, and you get one last look over Bazazan, this ragtag military outpost. And yeah, you are preparing. Is there any last tidbit of thing you want to do?
Tid?
No?
I heard
No, sir.
No, I think we're good.
So you see Prolix Yusuf start drawing in the sand a big circle, and he gestures you into the circle. And he begins casting a spell. The gloom of Bazazan gives way to the sunlight and warm winds of Marquette. Come on, load faster. You arrive in the metropolis of Ankarel. You start to get your bearings of the new city on the continent, and you see a warm wind. And when I say see, you can actually see like grains of sand on the wind. Let's get you some information anyway.
Give me that map.
Located thousands of miles away from Wildmount, Ankarel is vibrant and alive. It's a sharp contrast to the war-scarred land the characters have left behind. Instead of grim towers and besieged houses, you find yourselves in a realm of sprawling roads and towering structures humming with life, all surrounded by the golden dunes of the Marquesian desert. Alright. Beneath your feet is now a teleportation circle, which the glow of magic is slowly subsiding. Was that deleted?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I copied it.
Cool. Prolix asks if you'd be comfortable meeting with one of his superiors.
Yeah, I would be fine with that.
Or question says, thank you for helping me get back. I must inform my superiors at the Cobalt Soul about the loss of... They brace themselves of the expedition. And about your involvement. But I'll tell them...
Number 33?
Hmm?
Was it number 33?
Potentially. I'll offer... but I'll say only good things. You'll likely be called upon in a few days. And... Question, being a fan of chaos, hands it to you, Thafin, the other half of a sending stone. When my superior calls, it will likely be Iwo. They will contact you through the stone. Also, this might help you.
Upon receiving the stone, do I know immediately what it is?
Yes, it's a sending stone. Yeah, you've...
Cool.
Hi!
You see, like...
Hello!
You see question, like, quiver? Yes, it works.
Oh, it goes to you? Damn it.
So...
I mean, that's cool. I was hoping it'd be someone new.
So this is the map that they hand you. And this is the city.
Oh, it's pretty.
So this is...
Gorgeous.
That's
Yeah,
Ankarel.
I thought Bazazan was big. Fuck.
And this is the map. That is Ankarel.
We're going outside, guys. Back to Bazazan.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Holy
No,
shit.
we're in Arkansas. Arkarel.
The Jewel of Hope.
Scaling seems off.
Huh?
The scaling of these maps seem way off.
No, actually.
Oh, no,
it's
no, no.
pretty
This
accurate.
This is
a
huge.
massive
This
stone.
is a capital
You can see
city.
behind this, Coop, that it
No, I
keeps
suppose,
going.
I suppose.
Yeah. So like
Why are you moving it up there?
to show the Marquette. Yeah, but this is so to give you an idea, everybody. This city has a population. Pardon?
Where are we on this map?
We don't know yet. But the population is just shy of 300,000. So yeah, predominantly humans, orcs, and elves. So do you want to start exploring the city, or would you like to follow Prolix?
Are we outside?
You were underground. You've been led upstairs, and you were in like you were teleporting to a teleportation circle in the
Can
city.
I see outside yet?
Yes.
Do I see a flying ship?
Yes.
I want to ride that!
I hope you're made of money, young one.
I might be.
I'm pretty sure you're made of skin and bones.
You don't know that! I'm chaos, remember?
Hey,
I
dude,
can be
I
made
checked.
of anything. Check. What do you mean you checked?
I'd like to remind everyone, I didn't get told about that little bit of investigation.
Question turns around and says, I need to be going. Knowledge is power. Guard it well.
As he's walking away, I yell into the sending stone.
See you later!
And you see them like twitch again, like you're being too loud. Like, you know when like someone yells into a microphone?
Someone made a mistake.
Like every time Thafin fucking speaks while we're playing this.
It gets the fucking. It gets that like reverb. and that.
I do this further from the mic than you think. Imagine if I did it on the mic like I normally speak. You'd be fucked.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Please don't.
Be thankful you're getting the voice at all. My throat hurts.
So stop doing it.
So
Part of the character.
A bit.
So
Just doing it for the vine.
If I don't do the voice, I can't be in character properly, and I don't do the chaos properly.
do you go with Prolix?
Yes.
Okay, so
We have
Prolix.
no idea where we are.
Prolix leads you to sorry. Leads you to the Sigil District, which... Give me a second. I just realised that... Where is... There it is. I just realised the Sigil District... the map on the thing, I realise is the wrong one, I'm sorry. These districts that are kind of circled in, I think it's yellow, are named. I'm going to be honest with you, I've imported the wrong one, apologies. I'll correct that for the next time. But I do have a picture of the map, so we're going to. So I'm just going to put that there. So you're heading to the Sigil District.
It's so little.
And then...
Just so little, Jesus. I couldn't see that with my glasses.
There's
Oh.
dudes there.
There's actual people.
Yeah, so you head to the Sigil
Say
District.
that like the Drow weren't people. And you
How
were
out of
fucking
place
one
do we
them.
look?
Pardon?
Currently, clothing-wise.
What was that, sorry?
And race-wise.
How out of place do we look?
Oh, you look like... Yeah.
As soon as I see that, I start concentrating on my clothes, and they sort of shimmer to sort of adjust to what is
far more...
Sort of still...
You.
Barty? Yeah.
Yeah. So, think... you're effectively in, like... Think an Aladdin-style town, like an Arabian Nights-style town, as you can see in the art. Yeah.
Yep. Stefan sees you do this, and he goes, "How'd you do that?"
Ah. My clothes. Very special.
Yeah, but
And
how?
I literally just like change the collar just a touch with magic.
Oh, I can do that then.
And I sit there thinking really hard. So hard that I start to get a nosebleed again.
Your face goes red.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Fafin.
And if someone doesn't stop me soon, I will just fall unconscious
I
from
put
the
my
pressure.
hand on his shoulder and I say, "Don't worry, Fafin. We'll practice more later," knowing full well that I'm just fucking with it.
I'm walking like a drunk person. I'm so dizzy.
How tall are you at this point?
About 4 foot.
Okay, so yeah, cool.
4 to 4.5.
I'll steady you. That's fine. I'm 6, so it's fine.
Sorry, quick question. This is something that would have happened earlier. Did we decide who's holding on to the Jewel of Three Prayers? That was a
We
decision.
didn't actually decide, but whoever's best suited.
2L has it.
Yeah, no, but the party said you before you came here you wanted to have that discussion, and we kind of skipped over it accidentally, quickly. So we'll say this happened at the inn before, or like when you were in the alley. Who is now holding onto the thingamadooby?
Hold on while I read it. Find out what it does again.
Increase AC gives you charges for removing grapple, paralyze, restrained. What else was there? When another creature you see within 60 feet fails a saving throw, you can expend one of the jewel's charges to react to enable that creature to re-roll a saving throw, turning the failure, possibly turning it to a success. Plus, you still get the first level, which is I think it's 3 charges for invisibility. And
Thank you for the follow.
I think that best suits someone like Rhea or Rhea or Tia. Tia. Fuck. Brain. Rhea or Tia.
The druid or the
Can
monk?
your names not be so similar, for fuck's sake?
Thanks for following there, Patchy.
Thank you.
Pitchy. Alright. Yeah.
I mean, with me, because I've got that monk feat,
Good point. You don't
I
need
don't
it.
really need it. Yeah, give it to Tia.
Okay.
I'll hand it to her.
It's already handed.
Think your boyfriend will appreciate that.
Yeah.
What was
Give
it
him a
called
bit of
again?
sexy times while invisible.
He doesn't want
that'd
to
be
have
great.
sex with a ghost, right?
All right. So Prolix leads you to a structure the size of a small house. The bottom half of is the same brick that makes up many of the older buildings in the neighbourhood, but halfway up the outside, the wall turns to a delicate stone, as if someone had built a new floor on top of an old foundation. Glittering spires of iron and crystal adorn its sloping roof, and silver lettering across the door reads, Headmaster Alakritos.
Alacrito. So they sell toes?
He likes chiquitos?
So, the more charitable of the Allegiance of All Sites 2 leaders is Alakatros, a goblin mastermind. The headmaster is pleased to see that Prolix has returned from Bazazan safely, and offers tea to you as Prolix prepares to introduce you.
I'll drink some tea. That'll fill me up.
Before he can brew tea, I offer him my tea as like a trade of tea.
What if it was already brewed?
The other bloke hasn't been seen yet, but that's the goblin, by the way.
The goblin!
Yeah. Trade of tea.
And he happily... ignore the name, that's my naming conventions.
James Cairo.
So... Prolix explains that you entered into Bazazan and the Betrayer's Rise, and that Olucia was in Bazazan. Prolix mentions that you fought over something called the Jewel of Three Prayers, and and they perk up stating, and she perks up, stating that clearly the Consortium are going to go to great lengths to obtain this jewel. Alakatros asks if they can examine it. Oh, it is a he, sorry, it is a he.
What were you trying to glean from this jewel out of curiosity?
I simply want to cast Identify.
That's fine.
But, okay.
It's starting to sound like me a little bit.
He casts Identify.
She literally just got it, and she's already equal to where you are at.
He states, it's not directly tied to any deity, but it does bear the hallmarks of divine creation.
Oh God, forgotten, maybe?
Is there anything else that happened in the Betrayer's Rise that would be worth mentioning?
Did we tell him about that vision we had?
That has not been mentioned. That has not been mentioned.
Okay.
Because Prolix doesn't know about that.
I shot too well.
Whilst entertaining, that's not pertinent to our
It
conversation.
wasn't entertaining at the time.
Found it entertaining.
Joel's just sitting at the back of the room.
I just look at him.
Just thinking.
And look away.
I give a brief rundown of what happened.
He claims to know nothing about this person that you had a vision of. Could you make a wisdom insight check for me?
Who?
Whoever was
It
talking
ain't gonna
to.
be me.
Okay.
Which I think was Ali or Sin, wasn't it?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think it might have been Ali.
Yeah.
I'm rolling. Okay. Oh, I know nothing. That was an 8.
Someone else want to give me an insight check then? You're all there.
Yeah.
No, fuck, Tia.
Fuck. I'm not
Can
gonna
you
be
two, the only two who have wisdom, roll well?
What's the total? What's the total?
Give it a go.
I got a 12.
Coop.
Actually,
You
no,
notice.
I got a 50.
Even though he's claimed that it doesn't mean anything to him, his eyes spark like that there was something that you mentioned or that was mentioned that he recognized.
Yeah, shooting your best friend.
No, about the vision
Who
and what
doesn't?
you saw in the vision.
I
I
don't
think it's
look
the shooting
anywhere.
the best friend.
That's the look I gave everything to do with my rock.
So it sounds like he's not hiding something, but he knows more than he's putting out, based on that vision.
Do you mention it?
I do.
So do you push him and say, "Do you know more?" or what are you doing?
Yeah.
We can tell you're not
question.
Well, I admit that there are sunken ruins beneath Ankarel's oasis, though access is limited to members of the All-Sight. But
I'll join.
no, all in good time. I've already said more than I ought to a group of untested hopefuls.
I've been tested.
Not,
My mom says I'm special, but I have been tested.
not by us, odd one. Anyway, we shall call upon you if there is need. You may reach out to Prolix here while we catch up. Good day. You gather that the headmaster is asking you to leave.
I speak into the sending stone.
We miss you, question.
And you hear, I miss you too.
These people are weird.
No response. So, what I'm going to do for
He
you...
agrees.
Message has been left on red.
Yeah.
He agrees. He just doesn't. He's not allowed to say that.
Is there a way to write in this game? There is. Oh god damn it! Do you guys need the world map for this, the last bit of the session, or are we good for it to be hidden for now?
Probably fine.
Nah, we're good.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really the
Until we
worst
start
idea to give
exploring.
me the sending stone. Question has made the biggest mistake.
Well, he's realizing that.
I have an
Why is
instant
that-
method to annoy someone. It's fantastic.
Oh, that text is not doing what I need it to do.
Do you need help?
I was going to write the names of the districts so you could explore if you wanted to. But the text is doing that. I'll just ping them. Can you guys watch where I ping? So
Sure.
that one there.
Give me a sec. Hang on. I was looking at the other map. Okay.
So that is
Yeah,
called
yep.
The Ridge.
Yep.
This one is the Alluvium District. This is surprisingly the River District. This is the Guided District. This is the Circlet Walk. This is
There's no circles.
this is the Suncut Bazaar.
That one has circles.
This is the Sand Herald District. The Sigil District is this one, which is where you currently are. Like if you look at the map here, you'll see the
It's the
circle.
same.
You'll see the circle thing there, which is just there. And then in the middle is the Cerulean Palace, which is the leader of the land lives there.
Nice.
The founder of the city who has lived here for over 400 years, Jamon Saord.
Ah, Jaman.
I know that guy.
He's
but
your
not
man.
As my character.
So you are now in the wild world of here. What do you guys want to do?
I want to figure out how to get on a flying ship.
Lots of money.
Yeah, but I'm gonna figure it out without the money. So I need to find where they land.
2L wants to go and find the information that he's searching for.
Always with your information.
Yep.
Who did Varen suggest talking to about my intrigues?
What was that, sorry?
Who did Varen suggest I talk to about my investigation in Ruidium?
The bloody questions people. The
People we just
Cobalt.
The Cobalt Soul.
That is one of the places I need to go.
But potentially allegiance to all sight, that might also help.
Who?
The people you were just talking to, the Legion of All Sight.
Oh no, I don't trust them. Fuck them.
I am absolutely down to go see the Cobalt Soul.
You were told that Question, when you could approach,
Yeah.
would contact you. That's
Of
what Question
course.
said. So they would.
So
they
that
would-
means we have nothing else to do but go look for the ships. Just saying.
We should probably go find some lodgings at some stage.
So my question for you, and
Yes,
this
that's
is,
more
I did ask this question to you earlier. How do you plan to live in the city?
Yes.
So do you want
Got my
to
down
stay?
sheet up.
Do you want to be living a wretched lifestyle? Do you want to be living a squalid lifestyle? Do you want to be living a poor lifestyle, a modest lifestyle, a comfortable lifestyle, or a wealthy lifestyle? These
I'm
all
happy
come
to
with.
go with comfortable.
So to give you an idea, so that would be like back alley or a side street for wretched, a hostel for squalid, the casino for poor, a tavern for modest, a tavern / inn for the comfortable, and a resort for the wealthy.
I'm
And
down.
aristocratic is
So modest,
Being
comfortable.
embassy.
To give you an idea, anything below modest, if you do downtime, is at disadvantage because you are not sleeping comfortably. Actually, no, poor, because the casino's okay. Anything below poor.
I mean, so is that cost for each of us per day, or is it just as a group?
Each.
Yeah, okay.
I'm happy to go comfortable or modest. I'm not going any lower than that.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. I'm thinking comfortable.
Because we don't know how long we'll be here, though. I think modest will probably be the best option.
Yeah. Actually that's not a bad idea. Plus it's a bit more with the professionals, I guess.
And like,
Labourers and stuff. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
go with
that
let's
way
go
we
with
can-
modest.
we can maybe meet some people, you know?
Yeah, I think that's the best option.
So, did you want to ask around? How are you going to find somewhere to stay? You going to ask some locals? Ask some guards?
Yeah.
I guess it depends, because with a city this big,
Well-
surely there's going to be multiple places.
But yeah, you could
So I
ask.
guess-
Could ask question
Yeah.
if he suggests anywhere.
Question!
Yes?
I have a question for question.
Yes?
Question! I have a question.
Yes?
Where can I sleep? Like, where's a good inn?
How much gold do you want to spend?
Modest. Gold a day.
So you want to stay
Really
somewhere.
cool.
You want to stay somewhere comfortable,
Reasonable.
I didn't say that.
reasonably comfortable.
I
Reasonable.
said modest.
I know plenty of inns around the city. I quite commonly use them to gain information. How do you like water?
Yeah, sure. I'm not. Yeah.
I drink it from time
No,
to
I don't.
time.
I've never drunk water in my life.
Well,
I don't like water, but I'll deal with water.
well,
Mostly because I'm in love
I'd
with
s-
the fucking water at Genasi.
I'd argue then potentially the harried mongoose in the river district. You'll find it across the road from Old Man Crux.
What's an old man crux?
It's a bakery.
Yes!
Ooh.
We're going there. Okay, thank you, question.
Good luck.
I don't know about you
I
guys,
don't
but I
have the
definitely
map.
trust question more.
I guarantee the map was given to someone besides myself, because I got the sending stone. So I have picked a direction and said, we're going
To old man crux.
So to give you an idea,
and started walking.
so
Someone grab him again.
you lot are currently here. You want to? It's somewhere in this district where you're going.
Yes, it's not far.
Easy.
But I probably went south.
Maybe we should approach a guard and ask for directions, or maybe
We have a
See if-
map.
yes, but we don't have specifics on where to go to.
We're gonna go to the river district, then we'll find out.
I mean, we could do that.
The smart way to do it. Don't ask a dude who's gonna give you the left, right, left, right, left, right.
I mean, we could alternatively pay him to take us there, to escort us
I'll pay a
potentially.
guard to escort you. We're also not that rich.
You could ask someone for directions.
Yeah, I just said that was a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh,
That's a bad idea because we're so far away. We get closer, then we ask for directions.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
someone
Sorry.
seriously has to grab me before I go to.
I will stop you. Where are you going, Faffin?
To the river district. That's where Question said to go.
Pretty sure that's this direction, and start going that way.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
we start heading to the river district. Once
Awesome.
we are there,
So
then we can ask. For
So
directions.
you've broken into the river district. Let's say you're at these crossroads here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we ask for directions to Old Man Crux.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check, or however else you ask for information.
Shall I?
I'm doing it. I'm very excited for pastries. I try to intimidate them.
Tell me where they are! Tell me where the pastries are!
16.
Ah, you must be seeking Old Man Crux.
Yeah, that one! Tell me now!
His shop's about 15-minute walk north of here. If you get to the Life Dome, you've gone too far west and should head east of the Life Dome.
I don't know what a life dome is.
It'll be hard to miss. Head north from here.
Which way is north again?
I turn to
I literally start walking north.
But
There we go.
so you head north. You head north, and you see over to the west this large glass dome. It seems to be the source of water in Anchorel, and the oasis around the city which was built. All the canals in the river district originate from the Life Dome, and the structure is the centre of celebration and a monument to the city's history. But yeah, this is where, if it wasn't for... this is where, effectively, the life of the city comes from, is this dome. But yeah.
Have I found it yet?
Yes, you found Old Man Crux. It is doesn't look like much from the outside, but from the outside you can smell sweet, sweet pastry.
I point behind me while standing in front of it.
That's the inn! You can do what you
Oh,
want.
yeah, the inn's across the street from it, yeah.
And I walk in. What do I see?
You see Peter.
Holding my sack of gold in my hand.
You see Peter. You see caramel pouring out of baklava. You see all kinds of sweet pastries and savoury treats.
Is there signs?
Yes.
On the baklava, for example.
Does
it say baklava?
Yeah, it's baklava, yeah. And Peter and...
That's caught my eye the most.
The baklava, the caramel
Keep in mind,
baklava?
I'm not from this area. So I'm reading this and I'm going, I call over one of the people at the counter.
There's only one person. It's an old half-orc.
What is a baklava?
It is a delicious...
And why is it made of caramel?
It's not made of caramel. It's a layered pastry. With this one's got caramel in it. This one has
it's
nuts.
not molten lava?
No, this one has nuts and honey. What's the rest of the party doing at this point?
Yeah, please, someone interject. I don't mind.
I'm keeping an eye out for magical shops / bookshops / information.
I'm peeking over Thaffin's shoulder, watching this whole exchange, and also checking out the display for myself.
You'd gather... So, in response to those, Ryu, you're definitely in the wrong district for that. You're in, the farming district.
Yeah. As we make our way in here, I'm like, God damn it.
But you think there's, based on the description of some of these other areas, plenty of places for you to explore. And yes...
I need someone's help with something.
Yes.
Pick a DC. Hard, easy, I don't care. Just pick a number 1 through 20.
17.
17?
Wow, that's brutal.
Okay.
He picked a DC. He just said pick a DC.
Okay, thank you.
You said you're new to the city, Goblin.
Yeah.
Have the baklava on me. And he uses...
Really?
He grabs out a small box and... He's feeble while he's doing it. And he picks one up and he drops it, and he picks it up again and he puts it in the box and he folds it up delicately and puts a little ribbon on top and goes, "Enjoy your treat. in the Jewel of Hope.
Upon receiving it, I look at it, eyes wider than anyone's ever seen them.
And like it's
dribbling down my chin.
It's a nice little box, and it's got the baklava inside.
And I rip the box to shreds, and just smash the baklava into my mouth as hard and fast as I can.
It is possibly the nicest thing you've ever eaten.
And I want you to know something, because this is what the DC was for. My throat starts to close.
Oh, he's allergic! Oh, that's amazing.
And I'm like,
this is really not nice!
Your friend, I don't think he likes it.
He's changing color. I think he may actually
I'm
have
starting to go purple.
an allergy to it. Heal him. Someone heal him.
Does magic even work on allergies?
Yeah, no, it will. It's okay. Let him suffocate. We can bring him back. He'll be fine. I don't have dispel allergies, okay?
Cure wounds or something would suffice.
Oh, God.
I have cure wounds.
I was going to say, I only have healing word, so...
It would suffice. Any kind of healing would help it.
Okay. Do I need to roll for this shit, or can I?
No, it just happens.
It? Okay, cool.
Your throat stops. You can breathe again.
That was really nice! Is it supposed to do that?
You might have an allergy.
What's an allergy?
Have you never eaten pastry or caramel before?
No.
Then you might be able.
Remember,
I've
we had
had
pastry
bread.
when we had those. Didn't we have those pies together, like the first?
That's not a pastry. That's a pie.
It's got pastry in it, though.
Try this, and he offers you one of the other baklavas that doesn't have the caramel in it.
It's the nuts.
It's the nuts.
I gathered. Sure. Yeah, these ones also have nuts and honey in it.
So I smash it down again. This is really nice, and it just happens again.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds again.
That one did it again. What? All of them keep doing this. I don't think I should eat them anymore.
We roll the honey out next.
I'm gonna slide. Does he have signs here saying how much all this food is?
Yeah, like most of the treats are about $1 each. They're not particularly expensive. Yeah.
Can I slide over like 2 silver just for the
inconvenience?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry about it.
Additionally, he's put all that work into the wrapping, and I've just shredded it and left it on his floor.
It's like the 2 silver is my way of saying I am so sorry about this.
He says, I'm so sorry. Thank you for this, elf. Are you looking for lodgings?
We are. We have been told to look. Oh, wait. Did you tell us about where we're looking for? Because we wouldn't have heard it, right?
I did. Yeah, I said it's behind us.
Okay. We're looking for the Harrowed Mongoose, which I believe is
Across the street. Hey, as a sorry for making your friend choke, ask for Zulra, and tell her that Old Croc sent you. You might get a discount or maybe a free night for your first night in the city.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And can I take one of each, one of all, to takeaway, please?
Is that out of what you just paid me?
No, on top of.
Okay. For one of everything, one more silver piece, and that will give you one of everything.
Done.
And you get you get a loaf of bread, you get
Perfect.
a muffin. There's a couple of muffins, so you get like a 4-pack of muffins. You get all kinds of bits and pieces. Think like a Vietnamese bakery ran by an old half-orc.
I'll be honest, I thought it was that.
But and then Middle Eastern treats as well.
Can you send me the list of what is included for days of food, etc. later?
It would probably be enough portions for you to all eat for an entire day. So there's 5 of you, so it would be 5 rations of pastry. We could call it that. So enough for you all to eat one day, or one person to eat for 5 days.
Yeah,
Just
that's
keep in
fine.
mind that pastry doesn't last forever.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yep.
I'll eat them.
We'll take these and we'll have
Yeah,
these
and,
later.
and he puts them in like not. He puts them in boxes as well and puts the ribbon on them. But some of them are bigger boxes, so it's not like one box per item. But yeah.
Thank you so much for your time today. I do appreciate that.
Well, if you ever need pastries or information, I'm here.
Marking it. I'm actually marking that down in my character's actually writing it down in his book. Who else? He's writing it in the back of his little book.
What, did I have an allergy?
Well, one, that you have an allergy. Make sure no nuts from now on. And also keeping.
It's a good thing I'm into women, right?
Basically, point of interest. Essentially, it's part of my point of interest part of the book.
It's a good thing I'm into women.
Women have honey.
Bad.
That was fucking terrible.
So I assume you head into the inn next.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a pretty tidy place. You can definitely tell it's 2 stories. You can tell this is definitely a common place for people after working or some travellers. But it definitely seems like a nice place. You'd be able to get, you feel that you'd be able to get a good night's sleep here. This isn't the kind of place that's going to have a band playing every night. It's not going to keep you up. There's it's a nice cool space. Considering you're in a desert, it's nice and cool. There's a breeze running through. You can still smell the pastry from Old Crux across the street. It looks like some of the pastries he sells are also sold here. So, like, if there's someone having a meal, you might get your bread probably is coming from Old Crux across the street. There's a young human behind the bar. It looks like she's kind of just readying the bar because it's probably at this point late afternoon, so she'll be kind of getting ready for that dinner rush. Yeah, she's just, probably looks to be in her early 20s.
All that fake coughing has fucked my throat.
Sorry, DM. What time of day was it again, sorry?
Late afternoon.
Late afternoon, thank you. As we walk, I'll approach. Good afternoon.
Welcome.
My name is Tuel.
I am Zulra.
Pleased to meet you, Zulra. We were speaking to Old Man Crux before. He said to speak to you about possibly hiring some rooms.
Ah, you wish to stay at the Harried Mongoose?
Yes, you did come highly recommended.
Well, we are quite a comfortable space in the city for a modest sum. Were you looking for individual rooms or shared rooms?
Team.
I feel like shared rooms is probably the more economical way to go.
Also,
considering
probably
we don't know how
safer.
long- Oh yeah, that too. Maybe 2 rooms.
Our rooms roughly sleep 2 people can sleep 2. The fact your little companion probably could make it fit. Our rooms are 1 gold piece a night. And I do discounts for longer stays.
Perfect. Quick sidebar with the group. What do we think? Do we want to pay for a week just in case? I feel like this place is massive. Looking at the map and how far we've travelled, this place is huge. So do we want to prepay for a week and at least we've got lodging? We know we've got a place to go to that's safe. How do you guys feel about that? I'll front the week.
Or just take it out of the group kitty.
Just remember a week in this world is 10 days.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well,
it's called a 10-day, but it's a week.
Yeah. Do we want to pay for a week? And
yes,
just that way we've got it settled.
Yep.
Perfect. I'm assuming we're going to split the same way we did before. Druid and monk and the rest of us together, I guess.
Boys and girls, effectively.
Perfect.
Well, I think I should get my own bed for once.
You can have your own bed. If you want your own room, you are more than welcome to do that.
Well, they're individual beds, so
I'm taller now.
So these rooms have 2 beds in each room, is what they're saying. But they could potentially fashion something if a third wanted to stay in a room.
I mean, actually, you know what? I think I still want to be Little Spoon to 12.
All right. So we'll put the offer out to Artie. Would you like to stay in the room with us, Artie?
Artie decides to go to the room with Rhea and Tia.
Okay.
He feels.
He's just gonna turn himself off anyway.
No. Ever since Betrayer's Rise, he's just felt more comfortable around Tia.
Yay.
Fair
I was
enough.
gonna say, it ain't gonna be Rhea. She stole his rock.
I was only protecting him.
All right. Well, then, in that case, we'll take 2 rooms, please, for a
Watch
week.
yourself while you sleep.
Well,
Yeah, it's fine.
well, normally a week we would charge 7 gold pieces per room. However, it's your first night in the city, I gather. How about 6 gold pieces per room, making an even 12 for the 2 rooms for the full 10-day?
That sounds wonderful. And if you would like, I will happily play some tunes in this place at any point should you choose.
We try and keep it quiet so that our labourers can get some rest, but some quiet tunes in the evening is never unwanted. Who will be making payment today?
We'll split it. So
Yeah,
12,
we'll just take it out
3
of the...
from you, 3 from me.
Yeah. Easy.
And then the girls can split their own room however the fuck they want.
Yep.
Because you have to split it with Artie as well.
So 2 each.
I also don't need a bed, so.
I will also
Well, yeah,
sort of ask, if possible, the rooms be side by side.
I had made that assumption. Is that okay?
That would be great, thank you.
Perfect. And you see she kind of grabs a box and finds 2 keys and hands them over to the counter.
Thank you, my
With the
dear.
money.
I'll take one and I'll hand it to the
girls.
And we'll take ours.
Put the money in the middle and I'll deliver it.
Oh, just to point out as well.
Yes.
With lodging, that does come with a meal every day. So make sure you come down for dinner time. Tonight we're serving casserole.
I already did it.
Perfect. That sounds beautiful. Thank you so much.
You do have to pay for drinks, unfortunately. I can't cover everything, but a meal is included with your stay every night.
Oh, you can take all those off of there. I have my gold written down already. I haven't been updating that one as I've collected gold.
That's the whole point of it.
Oh, I realise that now. I will.
But
I'll fix it later.
yeah. So yeah, you've got somewhere to stay, and you've got at least a meal a day. And you gather, for everyone that's not allergic, you could probably get cheap breakfast across the road.
Yeah.
Laughing your shit out of luck.
No. They do bread and stuff.
Now, there were other.
Remember, I don't have to eat for sustenance, right? I just drink tea.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because of the
I
thing.
forgot about that.
I eat for
Lucky.
taste, nothing else.
Eat for pleasure.
Yeah.
I will. I'll slide over a silver. Thank you so much for being so hospitable.
Is there anything?
I may approach you later with some questions.
Okay. What would you like to know?
I'll come back later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't worry. Don't worry, he's weird.
I'm gathering that.
I almost sounded like a fucking Boston person because the voice didn't want to come out.
So you head to the rooms, and you know what? They are reasonably nice. The walls are this same kind of white brick pattern that you're seeing in like the main art here. The doors are made of like a sturdy light brown timber. The rooms are fully furnished, so they have 2 large single beds in each room that are filled with, it's an actual mattress, or a fantasy version of a mattress. Pillows and blankets. Again, not luxurious by any means, but certainly not the scratchy blanket kind. This is more than your $99 hotel a night. This is a little bit nicer. There is, because you're on the 2nd floor, you do have a view of that life, that big water dome that I was describing earlier, and you have a view over the district, the river district. You see a lot of people travelling by skiffs and lightweight canoes up and down the rivers for their work. And you see up and down the streets now that you've had a bit of a chance to breathe. There are a lot of people on carts, so a lot of people get pushed around on carts as like a taxiing system. However, it is 10 past 10. How are we feeling, group? Did we want to wrap up here and resume with the adventures in Anchorale next time?
I need to go to bed.
That sounds like a good idea then, yeah.
That
Sounds like a yes.
That sounds like a yes to me.
Agreed.
Well, thank you everybody for hanging out. We hope you enjoy this adventure. Thank you for the raid and the almost 30 of you that have hung around to the end of the session. If you're interested in the adventures thus far, we do have a recap episode that does a recap of sessions 1 through to 5 on YouTube. There will be one of 6 through to 10. Thanks. Just as I'm talking, thanks. Oh, really, Dem? I'm trying to talk. You
Keep
prick.
talking.
What was I saying? God. All the other episodes are on YouTube as well, sessions 1 through to 9, and this one will be there eventually. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging around and being there as we finish our night. We need to find a raid target. Does anybody know anyone online that we could raid?
No one.
Nah, not really.
Yeah,
Tonight's a very quiet one.
yeah, not even Ragen's online. Is anyone that I'm following online?
Pirate Software's going, but that's it.
What's
Oh,
Pirate?
he's a D&D lover.
He is. Do it.
Yeah, Raid
Do it.
Pirate.
Sure, why not?
Hell yeah. Yeah, fuck
we're
it,
gonna
why not?
we're gonna raid Pirate Software, which is terrifying.
This.
So that's in progress. But no,
It's only got 7.6 thousand people currently watching it.
7.8.
thank you so much for enjoying our Dungeons and Dragons stream. We will see you next time, and hopefully we'll see you when we resume to our regular Warhammer action next week. Otherwise,
And get checked for a nut allergy.
Otherwise, have an awesome night, and we will see you when we see you next time. And thanks again.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.